Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. This is episode 64. I'm by myself, totally alone, holding it down for a few moments while my friends get themselves together, powder their noses, put on their makeup, and all of that good stuff. Feeling good. Sunday night, March the, what is this? March the 4th, 2018. We just dropped the Photo Combat Third Strike trailer on all platforms, so I'm excited about that. I'm really, really excited for this year's Photo Combat. I feel like people are putting up display work at some of the highest level that I've ever seen. So I'm very interested to see who's gonna get in, get involved, and compete. This should be very fun. I think we got some fun themes picked out. Everything's worked out. Big shout out to my man Pancheezey for putting together this phenomenal trailer. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's everywhere. It's in the A.C.B.A. Facebook group. It's on the A.C.B.A. fan page. It's on the A.C.B.A. Instagram. It's in Plastic and Paint. It's in the A.C.B.A. group. Here's Rick. I uploaded it to the channel about an hour ago to this channel before we went live here. What's up, Rick? How you doing, my brother?
I'm living.
All right. We could talk about Black Panther now.
Yeah, if you ain't seen the movie, then it's I'm sorry, man.
But yeah,
too bad.
I'm excited for Photo Combat for sure. We'll talk about that more in depth shortly. But yeah, big shout out to my man P. He should be here shortly. He did his damn fucking thing on that trailer. It looks amazing. It's phenomenal. It gets you hyped looking at that. So I hope everybody's ready to come out and compete. But we got a lot of shit to talk about. A lot of shit happened over this past 2 weeks that we've been off. A lot of shit to talk about. Anything you want to talk about that you got, Rick? Start it off.
Shit, what have I gotten since then? I was mad as hell waiting out the Spider-Man wave restocking at my Target, and it just ended up being Homecoming. So that was a blow. I copped that black 12-inch Spider-Man when it was on sale, and I hope everybody else did because that shit is fire.
You know what? I do kind of want that figure. I've been like dodging the 12-inch line. I have the regular classic suit Spider-Man, and I was thinking about getting the black one too.
Oh man, sick. I just like 2 days ago, so it should be here tomorrow since today's Sunday. They're not delivering today. But I just ordered the first Infinity War wave off of Amazon, which I think most of them are sold out. But if you like the movie ones, you could get those still, I think. And both of the motorcycles, both Black Widow and Ghost Rider, are sitting on Amazon. They've been sitting there for days.
Yeah, they popped up at Toys R Us Times Square this past week, along with that with the Infinity War wave.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but somebody on Plastic and Paint was posted that there was like truckloads of them.
Yeah, that was David Ferreira, Psycho Ninja.
There we go, Psycho Ninja. That's who it was. Yeah, I think that's so far all I've gotten. Trying to think, did I miss anything? Oh yeah, I copped an extra Moon Knight just because it was during that Spider-Man sale. I bought that just because. I got like a couple more Nokias that I found in store. She's sitting, man. Nobody in my area wants her.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. Every other figure from that wave is gone. I only ever find her. People either racist or they're not about the army building life. I don't know.
Yeah, they're just not up on the army building yet. I'm gonna have to show everybody how it's done very shortly.
Oh man, it needs to be done. Shit. I don't think I bought anything else. Not that I can think of.
What did I get this week? I got shout out to my man Alex Garcia. I had actually sent him the Pink Panther, the Walmart exclusive Black Panther, just to paint it all black. I had already actually stripped off the pink paint, but I kind of fucked it up, I guess, a little bit. I used nail polish that had acetone, so he was a little ashy. I think I talked about this a couple of weeks back, but Alex cleaned him up and got the little like cotton ball parts or the air swab parts off of the front of the costume, and gave me a nice clean paint job. And so now I got an all black one, and I got another extra regular stock version coming in the mail. But yeah, he did his damn thing on the paint job for Black Panther. So
that looked crazy.
yeah, I got a nice clean
Super
one.
sick.
I had to hunt down that package. I had posted about this in Plastic and Paint, but when he sent it to my job, and it was supposed to get delivered on a Saturday, but there's nobody obviously there in the office to pick it up. So they're supposed to hold it until Monday, but whoever the carrier was, they made a mistake and delivered it to a different address nearby. And I didn't know that for like 2 days. It was just in the wind, and they was just like, well, it's basically lost. Like, you know,
Man, that is some intentional. That is some intentional shit. I know where you work, and it's pretty impossible to mistake where you work.
So it was like, okay. So I ended up going out on foot on Wednesday and checking the other buildings nearby. And sure enough, it was in one of the residential buildings nearby. And I tracked down my own package and got it back. So happy about that. And yeah, Alex is going to be painting the heads for my Nakia's figures for my Dora Milaje army actually too. He's probably I don't know. Hopefully he's halfway done by now. So maybe by the end of this week I should have something really cool going on with that. And I don't know if I bought anything else this past week. Well, I guess it's been 2 weeks. So I got Mr. Fantastic, the Walgreens exclusive Mr. Fantastic. I did a little review on him. Very cool figure. I was able to mess around with the Nightmare Batman. It wasn't my actual figure. That was my man Ed's figure, but he loaned it to me and let me review it. And that figure is pretty nice as well. And I think that was it for the the Pacific Rim stuff. The robot spirits, robots from the new Pacific Rim Uprising movie. I got to mess around with those. Shout out to Rich from Bandai. I got to talk to him at Toy Fair. He gave me a little walkthrough in the interview, and then he gave me a couple of samples of a product. At the end of that, I was trying to get one of the kaiju, but they literally only had the display piece. They didn't have any like product to give out any of the kaiju basically. But I hit him up, and hopefully he'll send me the two kaiju that are out for the robot spirits. That's in scale with the robot spirit stuff because they're supposed to be putting out the Solar Chogogan, or however you pronounce that. That line is going to be way more detailed and at a much higher price point. Those is like $200, $250 or something like that. So I don't know if I'll be messing with those, but I was definitely glad to mess around with the robot spirit figures. They're actually pretty cool. And I pre-ordered Black Panther Hot Toys.
Oh man, that and Killmonger, those are must cops, man.
Yeah, I actually pre-ordered both of those. So
yeah, and for everybody that's not clear, that Killmonger is 100% going to come with the head. So it's just blurted out right now because it's not licensor approved yet. It's not approved by the actor or somebody. So somebody's not approving it yet, but it's happening.
If he looks anything like the shit that they've been putting out as of late, that Tom Holland head was like perfection. And the pictures that they showed of Chadwick Boseman looked spot on as well. So
he doesn't look like a Shamar Moore anymore.
Nah. Yo, funny shit. Side story. What's the name of that show that comes on? It's a game show, and they like drink. The object is for them to actually get drunk on the show. What's the name of that, Pep? That show that Shamar Moore was on that we was watching that time, and he got twisted. What show was that?
Who?
Shamar Moore.
What the fuck is that?
The pretty motherfucker. The dude that he was mad drunk and he was kissing the lady from
Oh, it was that was on VH1.
What's the name of that show though? Fuck, I can't remember the name of the show. But yeah, my bad. I got sidetracked. But yeah, Shamar Moore got like really twisted and was like tonguing down this lady. It was hilarious. It was the lady. Damn, what was she? She was fuck. It'll come back to me.
Kim.
Who?
Kim Whitley.
No, not Kim Whitley.
Wasn't she made out with him?
No, it was the lady from that.
The white lady?
No, she was like one of these internet sensation people that said some dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the Ain't Nobody Got Time for That lady? I think it was her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my! No, he did not make out with Ain't Nobody Got Time.
Yeah, you got to look that clip up. I know that took me mad long to get that out for people listening back at home and shit like that. I'm sorry, but whatever. It's been a long day, and I'm not fully on the planet right this moment. But yeah, look up that clip. Fucking hilarious.
Here it is.
What was it? Yeah, exactly. He was
Sweet Brown.
Twisted.
Her name. Sweet Brown and Shamar Moore Get Freaky.
Oh my God, Sweet Brown.
On YouTube.
but yeah, did P join that shit? I'm in another tab. He didn't pop up yet. Yeah, I'm trying to see who else is going to come and hang out with us here in a minute. But want to talk about BP a little bit?
Yeah, we can talk about. Oh my God, he's filling this woman up.
Told you.
Jesus Christ. Sweet Brown got time.
Basically.
Jesus.
He said
she's looking happier than whoever's dating Safari right now.
What does that have to do with photo combat?
Oh man, well, there's back to you, Boog.
So yeah, photo combat is about to start up. Quite a few people already signed up. First 50 people to sign up are going to be automatically entered into a drawing. You know how we do. We always do that. And I don't know if it's that many spots left to the first 50. Actually, a lot of people signed up immediately. So take a moment and get off of this podcast and go sign up. Even if you thinking that you may chicken out at the very end, it's still a good opportunity for you to win a mezco, a very, very nice mezco that a lot of people want to own. A lot of people want to have. So we over halfway to 50 already. So you should take a moment and click the link. It's actually the first link at the top of this video right now. But it's an NCAA style bracket competition where you're facing off against one particular person every round. There's a different round, a different theme for the rounds each week. You get a little bit more than a week to get everything together. But once you actually download the information and pay for your entry, you get all of the themes for all of the weeks immediately. So you can start planning and getting your displays together well in advance. And if you map this out and plan everything properly, then you're going to be good to go. Because I mean, it's a picture, it's not a video. So it is a picture. It's not easy, but it's not as difficult as the World Tournament. It's very rapid pace, and it's over a bit more time than the World Tournament too. So a lot of prizes throughout during each tier or each theme, each round. There are several prizes to win in each round. So I mean, you don't have to win the entire competition to win something. There's several opportunities throughout the competition for you to win something. So yeah, man, this is going to be exciting. This is the third time that we're doing Photo Combat. We didn't do one for 2017. Last time we had Photo Combat was 2016. In fact, we're a little bit behind on the competition schedule this year, but this is the essence of A.C.B.A. right here. This is how it all began many years ago on YouTube with competitions. We all used to have little mini competitions. If somebody reached 100 subscribers or 250 subscribers, they would have a competition. And this is how the competitive display world begun through A.C.B.A. on
and
YouTube.
the competitions weren't just commenting something on the video.
Not at all. You have to put that work in. So, hold on one second. I think Whisman is going to join us.
You wearing your headphones?
Me? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should, right? Sorry.
The echo is bad.
All right. Let me invite Whisman. Hold on one second. Yeah, there?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yo, we can hear you loud and clear, bro. You did it.
All right.
Can you guys hear me now still?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Clear as fucking day.
Excellent. Mike, how you doing, man? I haven't talked to you in a long time, brother.
It's rough out here.
It's rough out there?
These new collectors, they're fucking savages.
I see, man.
Man, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to find this cable, and I'm getting stunted everywhere I go.
I see all of these hunting
eBay.
videos popping up on YouTube and shit. It's kind of fucking annoying, man. I click not interested every time.
I was gonna say, man, you know, last time we did this show, Poncho was talking about he was gonna do little hunt videos, and the way Poncho was making it sound, I was like, oh, okay, that sounds cool. And it's like everybody heard Poncho speak, and they were like, oh shit, we're beating you to the punch, you Filipino bastard. And I fucking see them all over my feed now. I don't mind when it's somebody that I know, you know, or that I've seen, and that I know that people know who this person is. But when I get like channels that have 10 subscribers that are just popping up on my feed, like searching for Nokia at Walmart, Target, and Kmart, and it's like a 30-minute video, and like half of it you just hear the breathing while they're walking. She's not here. She's not here. Go to the next door. I can't take that, man.
I don't want to see you like buying up the entire inventory in every store. Like, what is that doing for me? If I'm in that area, then I it's just telling me that, you know, you bought everything. What the fuck? Like,
yeah. Actually, that's one of the things that just happened was last weekend I was out doing stuff because my birthday was on Tuesday, so I like kind of did stuff the weekend before.
No doubt. Happy belated. I did wish you happy birthday on your birthday, but still, happy belated.
Well, thank you. So I was at the Walmart across town, like the super Walmart, and they didn't have anything because the Thanos was dropping. Well, so I went home, and then the Toy Migos hit me up like, dude, weren't you just at Walmart? It's like, yeah. And he's like, well, some guy put up a YouTube video who hit the same Walmart like an hour after you, and he bought everything. He got the Thanos wave, the exclusives, the bikes, even like the movie toys, everything.
Why? Why the fuck is that necessary?
I don't know. It's not the money because they put copyright music on their videos, so I don't know why.
It's weird.
It's like Mad Max out here, man. I gotta get in the Thunderdome just to get a fucking Thanos.
Yeah, it's nuts. If it wasn't for Lewis coming through and offering, you know, I wouldn't have had one. It's ridiculous. I literally just like you, I went to go to my Walmart to go look for it, and they said they didn't have it, and then later on that night, it said that there was, I think it said like 8 or 9 in stock, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna go in the morning because this Walmart stopped being a 24 hours due to high theft. Ghetto. And man, I go in the morning and there's fucking nothing there, and sure enough, on my like feed on Instagram, I see that somebody tagged themselves at that Walmart with like the entire box.
Yep.
it does, like, I understand reselling because I've done it before, but when you're gonna make like $10 on a figure and eBay's gonna take away like $4, why the fuck are you what? You're hustling for $4?
Yeah,
backwards thinking, man. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Pancheezey, what's up?
What's good? At a certain point, you got to value your own time on that one.
Yeah, like, I mean, when people are going to Toys R Us and they're taking cables, I get it, because cables are going for like even loose for like $45. I get it. But when you're out here scalping a fucking Thanos or a Mr. Fantastic, like, maybe you should get into Funko Pops, because that makes much more money than what you're doing.
Speaking of Thanos, that Thanos is actually pretty damn nice. I don't know why he's so much nicer than the other one. It's just the paint, really, but I really enjoy this one much better than that the Builder figure that we had got for sure. I see, Mike, you put up a picture with him already.
Yeah, I just recorded a little thing. I'm trying to get my Boog flow back, where you take a picture and then make sure you record a little bit of it first.
No doubt. I want to get my Boog flow back.
Speaking of, I had to be careful when I dropped all those review videos like last month. If I made sure to buy extras before I dropped the video. Because I know, like, whenever you talk about something, the next fucking day, it like doubles in price on eBay.
Well, let me say that Thanos is already getting up there, but it is a very, very nice looking figure. And it's funny because, if I'm not mistaken, he's back to that in the comics, right? That classic costume, right? Well, with the highlights and shit on it.
Very similar. Very similar, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, there was somebody, was it in the comments here or on Facebook? With the joke that Michael just said, was like, they were like, how is it possible that when Boog says something, it blows up the next day? And here's how it works. Let's say Boog has like 9,000 viewers on one video where he props up a figure and he makes it look really sick. Well, if there's 20 listings on eBay and even 10 people just buy up 10 of them immediately, well, then everybody else is going to catch on and double the price of what their figure is.
No doubt.
Exactly.
So it's not that Boog is causing thousands of people to go buy a figure. It could literally just be 20 people that just buy something so quickly that the sellers start to see it on trend that it's moving, and eBay will even notify them that they should raise their price because it's selling so fast.
And speaking of which, I guess we could segue into real quick, actually, before we do that, Mike, anything you got this past week that you want to talk about?
Oh, I got a lot of stuff.
All right, go ahead.
Week, man.
Do your thing. Yeah.
Well, I did get the Thanos because I live like at the far end of the other side of the town. So my Walmart got them the next day. So I got that. And I got some for like the Toy Migos guys. I got the Reed Richards, and actually I have 3 now because everybody kind of reached out like, oh, do you still need that like for your birthday? And then it just kind of worked out where like I got 3 of them. So that was dope.
Well, that's what's up. You could use one of them for a Johnny, I guess.
Yeah, I already did that. I'm debating about making the Bagman one because I feel like Hasbro's going to do that.
Yeah, and Dave, we saw your Bagman. It was awful, all right?
Trash.
Where's the trash gift?
Garbage.
Y'all still buying this shit?
What else? Oh, I finally got a Yellow Jacket. I've been needing that for like ever. So I got the Hasbro Yellow Jacket.
Oh, the old chip? Which one? The gold one or the yellow one?
The yellow one.
Okay.
I got the McFarlane Headless Horseman thing, Sleepy Hollow set.
Oh, really? In box?
Yep.
Really? How much?
That I don't want to say. It was it was a present.
I almost regret my decision.
It was a present.
Yeah.
Never. I didn't get it. Never mind. I didn't buy it.
It was a present. It was one of those married couple presents where it's like, hey, I spent a lot of money on this, so can we say you bought it for me?
No doubt.
The wife's like, oh yeah. You'll make them look good.
Posted on Instagram like the wife spoils me.
Yeah, like who was it? Adam Smith. He just posted that big old haul and was like, "Oh, my wife loves me." not after she sees that picture,
right? Pretty much.
So that set's dope. I've been working on pictures all week with that, but I keep not getting it right. So, but yeah, I kind of like the tree and the horse and everything.
Yeah, you know what it is with that? When you get that tree, you just want more of those trees. You're like, damn, if I had like 4 of these.
Yeah, a whole fucking woods.
Right. You know, it's funny though, because I actually last weekend I went out with my daughter and we picked up a bunch of like fallen like branches and stuff, and I brought them upstairs and washed them off so I could make a little like forest, and I still ended up using the tree from the Headless Horseman set with it too.
Yeah, no doubt. Actually, so that Punker Mike picture you have up, one of the other things I grabbed was like, see out the window how there's like the greenery.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, it's fake. It's like plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found a couple of those at Michael's, like for the seasonal. But if you get them at Michael's, they're like super expensive, like $20 for like a tiny little patch.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but I went and they had like a 60% off sale, so that was good. But I got those, so I'm trying to like get like, I want to do like outdoor stuff, but not outdoors. So like everything plastic and fake and clean, you know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to build that up, like for like Berserk stuff and Black Panther.
Dude, but why don't you want grass that's like almost as tall as your figure? That's the real deal.
Why don't you want to be in the land of the giants?
I just get real leaves and just drown them in it. I got a couple of them. What was the other? Oh, I did get a grass thing. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like a almost like a mat, like a floor mat or something, but it's like grass.
Nice.
So yeah, that one's good. But it's too plain. That's why I need all the other stuff. Todd hooked me up for my birthday. He gave me the hat from the Luke Land Speeder set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They went on sale on Amazon. They're like $20 shipped. And he got one. And then I had mentioned like, oh, if anyone gets the hat, I just want the hat. I don't want like the rest of it. And so he sent me the hat. So that was kind of cool.
Do you have the Figure Arts one?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got out of Star Wars. I had to backpedal because it was getting too deep.
Yeah.
Same here, dude.
You know, like when you're at the beach and you keep going out in the water and swimming and you get to a point where you're like, fuck, I need to turn around or I'm going to drown out here.
I did the exact same thing. I limited myself to the first 3 films and that was it.
Yeah,
I just couldn't do it no more. It's too much.
I've been debating about selling all of the newer film stuff. It's just like, I don't know, man. After this last movie, that shit kind of turned me off a little bit. But
yeah. Like, you know what? Maybe the Black Series is all right.
Right.
Maybe you don't need the SHF.
Right, but I definitely want to finish up the core Rebel Squad from SHF. We almost there. So, and I ended up selling all of my Black Series Rebel Squad. I sold the whole squad together actually. So,
what?
Yeah, I did. Luke.
What have you done?
Leia, Han, Chewie,
See,
freaking R2.
Now you're taking it too far.
And one lot.
He was drowning Rick.
So, yeah. What else did you get, Mike? Anything else?
I know I got more stuff. I feel guilty. I can't think like right now.
That's exactly what happens, and then the show ends, and you're like,
"Oh fuck!"
Right.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Star Wars, I have been watching Rebels, and the series finale is tomorrow night, I think.
Didn't they announce that they're going to be doing a new Star Wars show? Did I see that? I thought I saw a Slings post about it.
Yeah, it's called Resistance.
Really?
They're like jumping in between all the gaps of the movies. They're like making the shows to fit in between them.
You know what? It seems like these animated series is really your fix, and the movies are shit.
Now, yeah.
I'm about to be on Team Cry Boys tomorrow when I see that finale, man.
Not the last episode, but I think the episode before that was tough. It's like, ooh.
Oh, yeah. Fucked me up, fam.
Right, I want to swing back around and talk about one thing that we were supposed to segue into, but P.
All right, go into it. Yeah.
I was praising you before you came on. I was on the podcast by myself for like
damn.
like 2 minutes before Rick came on, and I was just talking about the trailer. Excellent work on the trailer, man. Thank you so much. It's fucking amazing. And so if you don't know, P put together the trailer. P put together damn near everything that we needed for like behind the scenes shit to get this launched tonight. We should have actually been put this trailer up like a week or so ago. It was partly my fault though, but
he bought the groceries, he cooked the meal.
Yeah, he definitely did. Definitely.
All the day's work. Happy to do it.
But yeah, anything you got this past week you want to talk about?
Oh my God. I got so much shit. I'm more embarrassed than Mike. It's unreal.
Damn.
Let's see. So there was like a local toy show. Charleston gets nothing in terms of toy shows. So like my local comic book shop, they put together this expo every year, and like that's where everybody comes for once a year. And I got like a ton of shit. I got in the mail, I got a bunch of Mezcos. I got that Boy Scout Wolverine that everybody hates. I got PX Deadpool. I got the Spider-Man. I love that Spider-Man, the Mezco Spider-Man. I think it's so cool. I just really like it. It's just my prerogative.
Is that is the Walmart thing real? Like, were people finding that in Walmart?
Dude, if somebody faked that, why? Like, I don't.
I would say it's real only because since the beginning of the Mezco 112 line, you could always buy it from Walmart online. So it could probably be that somebody bought it online and was like,
and returned it,
and returned it to the store, and that's how one ended up in the store.
Interesting.
Damn,
that's crazy.
I think it's weird that nobody else has found one in the store, but it was definitely there and it had a sensor on it, and you wouldn't really want to fake that. I mean, what kind of hype are you causing? It's not like the person that posted it is super famous now where everybody knows the guy that found the Spider-Man. It's probably just a return.
Yeah, we've had people at GameStop return SH Figure Arts that they bought online, and we stocked SH Figure Arts in our store. This was like way before we even... I know some stores have SH Figure Arts now, but this was like 2 Christmases ago, where like somebody had like a Whis or something, and then they returned it at my store, and I was like, "Oh, tight."
So you immediately damaged it out, threw it in the car.
Oh my God!
Field
this
destroyed.
Package was squished. It's worthless. No.
What else did I get? I got that SH Figure Arts Wonder Woman. It's pretty cool. Pretty excited about it. She was like on retainer for me for a super long time. Her price went down on Amazon to like $40, and then they also had the Super Mario cereal as an add-on item if you spent more than $40. So it was a no-brainer at that point.
Cereal boys, better get something in the Switch.
I finally got that Tony Stark from like Iron Man 3, where he has like just like the regular civilian Tony Stark, where he has like the arm and the leg, the armored arm and leg.
The Figure Arts one?
Yeah, Darius hooked me up with that, so huge shout out to him. I've been wanting that for a super long time. And then I got that Ubiquitous set finally in the mail. And then in terms of the toy show, I got like too much shit. So I got like the NECA Jason, the 3D one. It looks pretty cool. Like I really want to do like a really cool display of like the NECA horror dudes, and then the Mortal Kombat guys, just because of that DLC, which I mean, it's only a matter of time until NetherRealms does like a horror movie all-stars fighting game, and they just keep on like slurping up licenses. Like,
oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
It's literally only a matter of time.
You slowly build, and then it's like, aha!
That's it. And
let's
then
get Ash in there too from Evil Dead.
Right? Like, it's literally only a matter of time. I got, so speaking of the Mortal Kombat stuff, I got the Storm Collectibles Reptile finally. He was at the con. There's this dude at the con that was just like a regular Bluefin retailer guy. But like he just gets all his shit from Bluefin. He has like some dude that does his Bluefin order from him, so he has no idea what the fuck he's selling. He has like a lot of stuff, like a lot of like older shit that he still had at retail, which is really cool. So I got that. I got that new Kratos from the new God of War. That was pretty sick.
Beardy.
Greek,
Nice.
Nord mythology Kratos. Can't wait. I got some old school Power Ranger figure, like Power Ranger monster figures. I got like the pig. Pretty stoked. And I got like that fish dude and then that purple bug guy. And then I joined the Shrek collective. I got 2 Shrek figures.
Woo!
Can't wait. Can't wait with that. Some guy was
Shrek
selling.
is love. Shrek is life.
Exactly.
Shrek is love.
Some guy was selling like $5 Marvel Legends. So I got a Morbius. I got like a Astroform Doctor Strange. Because I kind of want to try and army build those. I think I saw somebody a while ago army build those or army build the other dude that just had the regular clothes on and then just did a bunch of head swaps with him. So I think that'd be pretty sick. And then I got like a Loki also. And then I got like some Mighty Duck figures, the animated Mighty Duck show, like from the early 90s.
Hell yeah.
And then I got a bunch of those. Who's that dude from the Suicide Squad that everybody was army building a couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago? No, not Deadshot. Just the regular dude.
Oh, the white dude.
Yeah.
With the close haircut.
Rick Flag.
Rick Flag.
I was about to say.
I know his first name.
It's Rick, baby. Got those. And then I got what do you call it? I got the 3A Iron Man. Like that huge, like that 1/6 scale, like Ashley Wood 3A Iron Man.
Oh, the scuba gear Iron Man.
Yeah, and
nice.
I think Diego had it in like a collage he did, and like I've always kind of been into that Iron Man, and then Diego like reminded me that existed, and then I saw him at the con, and I'm like, yo, how can I make this happen? The dude was asking a certain price, and I knew nobody was gonna buy that shit. This is just like some weird. It's not even a toy show. It's just like a captain. It's just like a little Charleston con, and like mostly like kids come to it, and they have a cosplay contest. So this guy wasn't gonna sell like this 1/6 scale Iron Man at this show where 80% of them are kids. So I just like kept on coming to the booth and like just kind of showing my interest all weekend. And I just let him sit on it until like Sunday when they were packing up. And like, I
classic move.
Yeah, classic move. I just lowballed his ass, and then we just went from there. So
that's when you catch him.
Not a penny more.
You catch him, put it in the box. My man, you sure you want to haul that home?
Yeah, exactly. I said something exactly to that. And then the last thing I got was those ones, the 3-0 One Punch and Genos figures, and I'm like extremely.
You got the sickest deal I've ever seen.
Yeah, the Genos, I can't believe it. So like,
you spent a lot of fucking money, bro.
I really did. Well, this is like over the last 2 weeks too. And
he
like,
did it. If you look at that price, he man.
That I mean, like, yeah, like I was saying it all at once when we've been off the air for like 2 weeks. Sounds like a lot of money. I did save for the toy show. Like every year I save for that toy show. So, I mean, like it wasn't that bad. Granted, my wife was still upset, but you know, it is what it is. Like that comes with the territory. But I saw Kevin post up his Genos and I'm like, fuck, dude, I got to get on this. Like, I know Figma is releasing a Genos, but like, if it's anything like that Saitama, like it's,
oof.
I don't know. It gets the job done, I guess. But like, I mean, this 3-0 Genos is like out of this world. And like, I never fuck with 1/6 scale. I think I have one. I have like a Goku from Real Action Heroes. But then I just randomly went on eBay because I thought I saw him on Amazon for like 160 or something, or 180. And I know the Saitama was on Amazon for like 120. It was like a deal of the day or something like that. And I was just planning on getting them both. And then I went on eBay, and then some dude was just selling him for $100, period. And he just didn't come with a box. And like one of his Robo sideburns was missing. And that's it. And like this figure goes for like $200. And I'm like, holy shit, I could care less about a box. And
you weren't even thinking about the pubes you were blowing off of it as you're unboxing it.
Hell no.
Yeah, so when I seen that auction ended, I was like, "There's no way this isn't ponchos." I was like, he just said that he bought one, and this was a crazy steal. Like it was him.
I almost feel bad, but what are you gonna do? This guy's name is Nerds R Us. He should know his shit. So whatever.
Yeah, nice job, Nerds R Us.
Shout out to you, Nerds R Us, if you're watching, because I know you are. Thank you, my
nerd.
man. But yeah, that's it for me. Long list.
Excellent. So we all still going in and bankrupting ourselves on toys. So that's good to hear.
March already, still broke. Yeah,
right. Pretty much. But
that
yeah, I was
tax
gonna
return didn't do shit.
When Mike was just that's just been gone. But when Mike was talking about the eBay stuff, I was going to segue in and talk about this Mezco Ascending Night Batman for a hot moment. So if you don't know, I talked about this on my channel a couple of times. It's been the talk of the town for the past week or so. But Mezco had invited all of the media folks to the Saturday of Toy Fair, after that Saturday for Toy Fair, to come and view all of the product that they were putting out. And, they gave out swag bags like they normally do. And the Mezco 112 figure was the Ascending Night Batman. So quite a few of the people, I feel like a lot of the media people could care less about displaying or even really like keeping some of the shit. I don't even know. I honestly feel like there's only like a few like serious like media outlet people that go to these events, and then it's just a lot of like people who just get press, who just get the figure just to flip it, and that's what it is. Like, who the main players are as far as like the toy websites that are consistent in putting out shit. I don't have to name them or whatever the case may be, but there's a good deal of media folks that are just getting these to flip, and quite a few of them went up there in price, and it was a lot of debating and this and that and people crying and whatever. I got to mess around with the figure, with Danny's figure, because I didn't open mine, but it was a nice figure, but it just definitely wasn't worth all of the like hoopla and all of the this and that. But I don't know how you guys feel about that type of price gouging, I guess you could call it. It doesn't really bother me, honestly. Like, I don't care. Like, if somebody's willing to pay crazy money for it, then that's on them. It doesn't really bother me, but like, it seems to really bother a lot of people when they can't,
As a company, it's fucking genius. You give these media people these figures, and they're not going to keep them because these figures go for so much money. And you start to create this crazy hype for your consumer base, and they just start to think like, well, fuck, what if this figure resells like down the line? And they just want to start buying things like that. Company wise, it's fucking genius. As a consumer, it's annoying. I don't personally want that Batman, so I'm not hurt by it. I think that those ears are stupid whack. I don't fuck with those ears on any level. Looks totally weird, but hey, man, if you like it, that's good. But it's just, I'm not bothered by it anyways. But it's fucking genius. It's you create this hype so easily, it's just no effort in it, and everybody's talking about, just like you said, everyone is talking about the fact that only these people in the media get to get it, who are undoubtedly going to resell it, and it's just genius.
And a little inside scoop here. If you are getting, Mezco offers two ways for you to get stuff from them, I guess. There is a media discount that they give to certain people within the media that are going to review figures and stuff like that. At least that's what it's supposed to be for. So you can get a media discount when you're buying figures directly from their site. But then obviously if you go to these events and they give out stuff, then you can get, certain shit for free, like the Ascending Night Batman. But they want you to like link them to your videos or any mention of their stuff, just so they can like see how shit is flowing. And how I am, like I don't pull no punches. Like it is what it is. Like if some shit is dope, it's dope. If it's okay, it's okay. If it's whack, I'm gonna say it's whack. Like what I'm saying, whatever I feel about it, I don't be like kissing up to these companies and shit like that. Like, what I'm saying, if I get some shit, it's off of the strength. It's not because I kissed anybody's ass. You know what I'm saying? So So when I sent some links of some recent like Mezco shit that I did, I had titled the the video where I was talking about the Ascending Knight Batman. It was something to the effect of like New York Toy Fair walkthrough and Ascending Knight Batman fiasco or something like that. And homeboy had hit me back and was like, I wouldn't quite call it a fiasco. like you know what I'm saying? When I sent it, I'm like, nah, it's nothing personal. It's just it's really the title shit is really about the clicks to be perfectly honest with you or whatever. But
oh shit, A.C.B.A. clickbait confirmed.
Yeah, no doubt.
I knew it. I knew it. Boog sold out.
It's not just the prank guys anymore.
So, yeah, man. But
what's it called? The Ascending Batman?
Ascending Knight Batman, yeah.
Ascending Knight Batman in the hood, gone sexual.
Pretty much.
Watch till the end.
Watch till the
end.
No
you won't believe what happens.
Don't forget the magical ending thing. The cops had to show up.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get this to 10,000 likes today.
Right.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wild. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, if they were to do, like, from what I understand, the only thing that's actually exclusive to this one is the black belt, because like if I think the Mezco site exclusive is the exact same figure except he has a yellow belt. And then I mean, stuff like that, when it's just like such a small detail, I could care less, honestly. I could paint a belt.
You might be right. I'm not even 100% sure, but I think there might be some other details that are black too. But you might be right. I've heard that several times.
Same here, yeah.
And I don't remember. I'm just really not sure. But yeah, man, it was a cool looking figure though. Even what Rick mentioned about the ears, it was a little weird, but not really. Like in hand, it was actually a pretty nice figure. So, but definitely not, $200, $300, $500, $5,000 nice and shit.
Yeah. I at first, like that crazy bid that was going on that essentially generated all the hype that was like going up. It's like everybody was talking about it once it cracked 1,000, and then it cracked like 2, 3, 4, and then it ended at 6. I didn't think that person would pay, but I just checked on eBay, and it is marked as a sold listing. So this dude did pay. Whether or not he reverses the charge, I don't know. So, but it's crazy. So, like, speaking of that toy show, like that dude that I got the Mezco's, no, not the Mezco, the Storm Collectibles stuff from, he had it there. And I was like, I had like a moment where I was like, what the fuck is this thing doing here, dude? Like at a toy, like I thought I was about to get the come up of a fucking century. And then like I was like, yeah, how much do you have on this? And he's like, do you know what that is? Like as if it was like solid gold. And I was like, yeah, this is the figure that's going for stupid amounts of money online. He goes, yeah. It's like, I got it here. I'll hook you up $1,000.
He's fucking licking his lips.
And I'm like,
so you're a man of taste.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wow, you're thousands of dollars less than what they're offering online. What a deal.
Dude, I tell you one time I was at this local toy show that Todd sometimes comes down for, and this person literally had a Dragon Man, and to touch it, she was taking money.
Fuck out of it.
She's like, if you want to touch it, give me $3. And I was like, whatever. What are you talking about? And then sure enough, she was like, no, I've had a few people give me $3 just to touch it.
Hell yeah, stunting for the gram.
What a market.
Yeah, like new pickup, who it is, and then you put it back on the shelf. Like, that was totally worth the $3. Everybody on Instagram thinks I'm a toy baller now.
Hell yeah.
I can't remember the last time something so crazy, something so nuts has happened with a figure like that. I'm trying to think. Like,
another Mezco product, Punisher was.
Yeah, like Punisher. That. Yeah, Punisher. He had Punisher there too. This guy had all the rare stuff. Good for him.
You know what those are, bro?
Yeah, you know what that is.
Listen up, bro.
A long time ago, customs used to go for like over $2,000, like Loose Collector and Raybot.
Yeah.
Their stuff is still going for mad money right now.
Yeah, but not like how they used to.
Yeah.
Like I think it was Loose Collector did like a Tiger Stripe Wolverine back in like 2013, and it went for over $2,000.
It's unreal.
Yeah. Good stuff, but expensive.
I think the only time I recall something like that happening is like not like overnight, like that Batman, but the only thing I can think of off the top of my head is what do you call it? The SDCC Goku from like 2009, isn't it?
2011.
Yes, 11. Yeah, it's 11.
Would you believe that in 2013, I didn't know the value of it, and I saw it at this random Japanese toy shop, and I was like, "How much for the Goku?" And the lady was like, "It's gonna be a lot, but I'm letting you know we're asking 85." And I was like, 85? No way, Jose! And I walked out.
He spit right in her face. He's like, "How dare you!"
I told that story. I told that story to everyone on the chat, and maybe it was Darius or somebody was like, "Dude, do you know how much that thing goes for now?" And I was like, "What, like $100? Because that's not fucking worth it." And then I looked it up, and even then at the time, it was like at $500, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta go back." I literally went there the next day, and it was gone. And I was like, "Did you guys just put it in the back or something? It's so expensive. Nobody wants to buy it." Where's it? And they were like, "No, that's sold."
You put it under lock and key. $85.
Well, fuck me.
The Mexico Goku was kind of crazy too.
He was nuts. That was like $500. It's still, I think it's still hovering around that price.
Yep, just for the box.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. Like what I was gonna say, I got a little sidetracked. Like with the Mezco thing, like with the Batman, it's just a belt. Like I can do whatever with a belt. When the Mexican Goku came out, or I guess like Tamashi event Goku, whatever you want to call it, like we had no idea if he was gonna be, like, people speculated that it was eventually gonna be like a con exclusive eventually just for the United States, but nobody knew. So like that was like crazy nail biting because like nobody knew, like, yo, should I literally drop $500,000 on this right now in case I'll never be able to get it ever again? And then what made
it worse is that the box was that color. So
yeah,
you were just like, fuck, maybe it is just for that show.
Exactly. Yeah, the box was like nothing we've ever seen before. I think the only time they revisited that box was for the 10th anniversary Tamashi event or whatever anniversary that was for Tamashi. They had the same design or the same like outer shell design.
Right, and that was for the Kaioken version, right?
Yeah, and shockingly, that's the same mold with the belt and the training school. It's just a different paint.
Well, I'll tell you what. Once they drop this new Goku on a new body, I don't see that particular figure going up crazy. But if they start going back to revisit all of the Gokus on that body, then things might get a little crazy.
Yeah. Luckily, the new Goku is just a regular release, so like he won't be nuts unless they do some shit like they did with Gohan, and Gohan was still a regular release, but they didn't reprint him for like 5 years. Like I remember when like the first Gohan, the regular release Gohan, was going for like over $1 billion.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
Most of them topped out like over 200-300 for years.
That was actually one of my favorite figures for a while, man.
It was a really good figure.
Yeah.
Speaking of your story, Rick, I remember when I first started getting back into figure collecting, and I discovered SH Figure Arts, Dragon Ball SH Figure Arts. I remember the most money at the time I ever spent on a figure was $75 for that Goku, the San Diego Comic-Con Goku, and like my wife was pissed. But
my God.
All I tell her now is like, yo, guess what? If the house catches fire, just gonna grab that Goku and grab the box, and then yeah, we're well on our way to refinancing our own. But yeah, it's nuts. And like to touch on what I was saying earlier, like as long as the figure itself in some shape, way, or form is available somewhere else, it doesn't bug me at all. Like whether it be like just one small detail, as long as I can get the thing, it's fine. I don't care.
Especially if it's something like, dude, if I send this to like somebody and repaint the belt and I have exactly what that one is, then come on.
Yeah, you know what's nuts right now is the Berserk shit, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, your fucking fault too.
Yeah. I guess that is partly my fault. You know what? I shot my own self in the foot with that because I was like bullshitting, and I was gonna get Void from Big Bad Toy Store, so I was gonna get a nice little hookup, and I would only have to drop a little bit of money out of pocket. And yeah, I put up the videos, and started talking the shit up and saying how I'm hooked on it, and that shit sold right the fuck out. It was sitting in Big Bad Toy Store for the longest. Nobody was buying that shit, and at that marked up domestic price, that shit sold right the fuck out. I was like, damn. So now I don't have a Void. So
yeah.
Wow, now you really have a Void.
Pretty much. Good one. But
next time you want something, don't fucking talk about
it. Pretty
Stop
much.
fucking talking about shit. But that's why we don't tell you nothing no more.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got to figure out something to try to get that figure. But it looks like they're gonna be reissuing a repaint of the Berserk armor guts, which is excellent. Which is an amazing, nice looking figure. Mike, do you have the original shit? No, right?
No, I only so far I have Black Swordsman Guts, the re-release, and then the special edition Femto. Okay.
Yeah, me too. I got the Femto. That the egg piece that he comes with is really nice, man. It's almost like you got a little statue basically, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to them dropping the Berserk armor guts, and hopefully they will revisit Casca and Griffith. That would be really dope if they did that. If they gave us a repaint on those, man. That Griffith figure is freaking nice, man.
And for everyone that doesn't have it, the Band of the Hawk Guts too. That would.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All of them. Just go Dragon Ball and just redo everything.
Pretty much. Figma's got to know with so many new people getting onto the anime when it came up on Netflix. I think Figma's gotta know what's popping. They gotta know what's up.
I made probably the greatest figure trade of my life one day when there's this guy in the community. I'm sure you guys seen him around. His name is Dane, and
Dane.
That dude introduced me to this kid that had bought a Band of the Hawk Guts without a box. And he was like, man, this guy's trying to trade it for superhero figures. What do you got? I know you like Berserk. And at the time, Spider-Gwen was going for crazy money. And I was like, fuck it. I'll give him a Spider-Gwen, and I'll give him the Wolf Captain America and the Icons Green Arrow. Will he do it? And the guy's like, yeah, he'll do it. And he's going to drive to your house.
Wow.
You finessed the fuck out of this guy.
Made the exchange. And I remember after I made the exchange, I was so happy. It's like, man, I finally got a Guts. And then 2 weeks later, that wave started getting restocked so heavy that Spider-Gwen started sitting, and I was like, robbery!
Bah.
Take that, random white guy I never saw again.
That struggle was real. Poncho is actually the one that hooked me up with that Spider-Gwen at the time.
Oh shit, I sure did. Wow.
Yeah, that shit was crazy popping at one time. It was like almost $70, and I remember even Dane or somebody was telling me like, man, this deal's kind of one-sided. You're giving him a lot. And I was maybe it wasn't Dane, but I was like, fuck it, man. I love Berserk so much. I'll take the loss.
Dane's about to lose all his fucking street cred.
Maybe it was JC or it was somebody. They're like, nah, I wouldn't do that. You don't have to give him that much. And I was like, but I love Berserk.
You did the Dallas move right when the Revoltech dropped? Just threw that in the trash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go, Spider-Gwen. Stay there.
Did we talk about that Revoltech Batman? Yeah, I think we talked about it last time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That shit is wild. The cape is gonna suck, so be prepared. It's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're pretty much gonna be giving you the same design as Magneto or something similar to it. So it's gonna be a lot of layers to that shit.
If you take the 30 hours to pose that cape the same way, it's gonna look dope.
Yeah, you earned it at that point.
You earned it.
I forgot who said this first, but whoever it was, they said that the cape was almost like another figure in itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you doing like double duty as far as posing that Magneto figure.
The cape has more articulation than the figure.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So,
Oh man.
but yeah, we could talk about. Let's talk about some of the reveals from these past 2 weeks. I mean, a lot of stuff got teased, and just this past week, SH Figure Arts teased all of their Infinity War figures. So I guess we could talk about those for a hot minute. If somebody wants to screen share some of that shit, that would be nice. Anything y'all excited for? I really don't care about the Spidey because I feel like I was underwhelmed with the tech suit Spidey, and it looks like it's going to be that same exact buck with the, with the deco change, basically. So I don't really care about that. I would like them to make a new Hulk in the right color that doesn't look anime-ish in the face. Being that they're going to make a new Hulk Buster, which is probably going to be very similar to the first one with a deco change. It'd be nice if they gave us a new Hulk, but looks like we're going to get a Winter Soldier.
I think the only ones I want to buy are Winter Soldier and I love Spider-Man, so I'm going to buy that, and Black Panther. I love Spider-Man so much, but I'm very close to not wanting to buy it because I know I'm going to buy the hot toy anyways. So,
I almost bought my first hot toy at the toy fair, the Spider-Man. But
dude, I have
which one?
I have $200. I have $200 in rewards hot toys credit.
Really?
And that went straight to the fucking Spider-Man. Yeah, it's from collecting all those codes when they do the giveaways.
Yeah, they'll give you plenty of like money to spend back with them. There's no question about that.
Believe it or not, ask Nick Rogers. They screwed me out of winning $150. So I would have been even more in the money if they wouldn't have screwed me. But yeah, that Spider-Man got bought basically for free with that Hot Toys money.
Yeah, it was the one. It was the tech suit one that I almost bought, but
I think the homemade suit one is the better one in the Hot Toys version. To be honest, I think it's the better one in the Figure Arts one too. But yeah, I originally was gonna buy both of those, and I don't know, I just didn't pre-order it. But before you got on, I said that I had pre-ordered the Black Panther and Killmonger from Hot Toys, though.
Nice.
It's 19 spots left.
Nice.
There's
Better
about
get a Vegeta armor.
real quick, just updating. There's about 10 spots left for the first 50 to sign up for Photo Combat 3. So if you are not one of the first 50, then you're not going to be included in this drawing for this Mezco figure that everybody wants. So just putting that out there.
Wait, which figure is it?
Come on, baby. But there'll be a drawing for first 50 and first 100, just like 2016 we did that. So there's 2 drawings, but you probably want to get in on this first one, though, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I already signed up.
I know. I cut you off, P. What was you talking about?
I have no idea. Oh, I was talking about that hot toy. If I bought it, I would have been sleeping on the couch for like 3 months or something like that.
Yeah, no doubt. You can't buy that. You can't buy that shit from a show. You got to go through the motions and do the payment plan and do it the right way, so you could so you could sneak buy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't
and not just that, but the best part about it, man, is that when you buy through that website, if anything is wrong, they replace it for you without a second thought. My brother, I even remember, I think it was when we first started doing this podcast, my brother bought the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and this shit came back with like jizz stains. The first time we bought it, there was like black stains all over it. And I was like, man, this is $200. I'm telling them to give me a new one. And they gave me a new one without hesitation. And I kept the old figure. So,
nice.
You know, Sideshow, that's why they're the best to buy from. Not only do you earn points, but they know their shit is expensive and they will replace it for you. Sometimes you don't get to keep it, but sometimes, you know, that you do. If they deem that what's wrong with the figure makes it worthless, you can keep it sometimes.
Nice.
What's the retail on that?
What's the what?
What's the retail on that Spider-Man hot toy?
Andrew Garfield one?
No. The new Tom Holland one, the tech suit one.
I think it's like $209 or something like that.
Okay, yeah, they had it for like $290. I was like, "There's no way."
What? Get the hell out of here! No way. And just like Boog said, even when the figure's released, you could still do payment plans and space it out for yourself, so you're not hit with a $200 charge on your shit.
Yeah, I remember I was like about to do a payment plan on that Hulkbuster, but I think it I mean it wasn't that bad. It was like $80 a month. But I was like, how can I fake like this is the phone bill? And I just couldn't. So
How can I fake like this is the phone bill?
Pretty much.
You son of a bitch.
I'm feeling a certain type of way about another Figure Arts Hulkbuster coming out actually too.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I don't know. I don't oh man. I don't know.
I'm not
Dude,
about to buy it, but
the
it looks like it's gonna be sick.
the second that trailer came out, I think I know I posted a status. I was like, yo, these boys are about to finesse you out of another fucking Hulkbuster.
Pretty much. Pretty much. So
Everybody's gonna
either
come out
you
with
need to
Hulkbuster.
pack up your original one and put that shit up on eBay right now, or
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, looking at the Figure Arts shit, it looks like they might have changed up the buck for Black Panther a little bit. I don't know. I feel like the upper torso doesn't look as wonky as it did previously. I don't know. I'd have to get a side by side, but head sculpt, you can see his eyes through one of these masks here.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. And this looks like it's that vibranium suit from the Black Panther movie,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting. Maybe they'll get the claws right on this one this time. If they get the claws right and the upper torso is changed up a little bit, which it does look here, then I guess this is worth the purchase. And I feel like a lot of people missed out on the original figure too.
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah, there's that.
I hope that that Thanos, not to skip around, but like that Thanos doesn't have a bicep swivel, but I hope it has that elbow swivel like a lot of those wrestling figures do.
Or that at the top of the shoulder, maybe it's a cupped joint.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool too.
I think
That's
it's actually both of those.
Oh whoa,
Oh
shit! That's the first thing I noticed where I was like, oh man.
Yeah, can somebody screen share that? Because I'm gonna go through these pictures here on this site, but can somebody screen share the other picture of Thanos that they showed? Because to me, at first, he was looking like he was going to be really undersized, but then a picture of the figure came out at I guess whatever show was happening.
Oh yeah,
this past weekend, and he looked pretty big. So pause. But here's Black Widow with her all black suit and the blonde hair. The face sculpt here looks pretty damn nice, actually. I think they, if this comes out anywhere close to these promo images here, this might be one of the best Black Widows. But yeah, I like the all black suit, so that looks cool. I think that's worth the purchase. I think it's enough difference from the last one that this is worth.
With
worth
the
the
all
purchase.
black too, if you just swap out the head, that could be pretty much anybody.
That is true too. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, if you just wanted to have some sort of like ninja chick or something, then yeah,
for sure.
So that's actually pretty cool. Good call.
Here's that Thanos.
It looks like you could move the eyes on, or maybe it's the heads are different. I don't know if they put the eyes, but let me show P screen. Yeah, so Thanos looks pretty fucking massive. But keep in mind that he is on a little platform there, but looks like the platform is about the same height as Black Panther and Star-Lord.
Yeah, everybody else.
Yeah, I guess they all on platforms. I didn't see that. Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me if he was the same size as that SH Figure Arts Hulk.
Right.
Honestly.
Because somebody said that his right hand looked like it's the same hand as the Hulk.
Yeah.
So
it sure does.
So yeah, if he's as big as the Hulk, then I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that for sure.
Yeah, so looking at his like elbow, it doesn't seem like it's on that joint, unfortunately. But I don't know. Like I'm usually pretty torn on like if there's no bicep swivel because I feel like that's almost a necessity. But if they have some sort of other technology to get those types of movements, still, you know, I'm still down for it.
It could be hidden there. It could be that it could rotate right at the shoulder a bit. So if at the very least there's that, then I'm not too upset with that. But there better be a fisted hand that you can put on that right hand, though.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he looks pretty nice, man. He's no question he's shitting on the Legends version from these initial pick.
Yeah, where somebody posted a picture. It was
Crazy.
Unreal.
You saw the picture with the Legends Thanos next to Bill Cosby?
The Legends Thanos faces always look like Crying Jordan to me, no matter what.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the one I saw.
That too, yeah, I saw that too. That was pretty funny. Yo, this cap looks awful though.
He really does, dude. What is going on with that cap?
Oh, man. You know what it is? They use that same face that nobody liked and just put a beard on it. Just crazy.
You guys aren't Nicolas Cage fans?
Nah, man. And they still got these blonde highlights in his fucking hair too. It's just like, come on,
he doesn't even look like Nick Cage. Like, I'd kill for a Con Air figure. Like, come on.
Well, I tell you what I tell you what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a ton of different people making new head sculpts for this figure, basically. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna see that happen. But I don't even like this body. I don't even like the way the pelvic area is and how the legs are, and I just don't even like this particular mold for Captain America either. So
Yeah, it's pretty rough around the edges, honestly. I remember I got it when I remember I got it, and like I never really messed with it that much. And then when I did my Hulkbuster review, actually, like I really started to mess with him to get him just for like some B-roll for the review, and like I couldn't get him to do fucking anything.
yeah, look at that shit. Look at that shit close up right there.
It's crazy.
That looks like I mean, you could see Chris Evans in the sculpt, but it's like he's on a prank video.
Right.
And they're like, put on this beard.
Right.
They don't know it's you.
He's got like a beauty app going on too.
Right.
Yeah, he's got a smoother, he's got a highlighting setting.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, so I'm not really feeling Captain America. Doctor Strange looks to be the same with different hands, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, different hands and the portal.
And yeah, he comes with some different effect parts, basically. So
if you didn't buy the first one,
yeah, if you didn't buy the first one, this is cool. But that first one came with the better flame effects, the Pancheezey flame effects. Those get really good light piping as opposed to the original ones that they put out, which were really dark and didn't get the greatest light piping. But yeah, I don't know. Strange. I guess getting the portal is kind of cool.
It's crazy. Like, I forgot who mentioned it, but like this wave, or this, I guess you can call it a wave. Like they're literally just releasing the same figures. Yeah. It's crazy. And like that shit has got to be on purpose with everybody involved. Like, I mean, Marvel and like the costume designers are trying not to make it as not differentiating the costume between movies so they can just save as much money as possible with the merchandise, just reuse the same shit.
I bet these spells or these, like, you know, spell casting effect parts here right there, I wouldn't be surprised if these are like specific like spells that he uses in the movies for like some like special part or some shit in the movie. So
it looks like that green one is like a time one. Possibly.
You guys know why they ditched the yellow gloves?
Yeah,
because I was watching Thor Ragnarok, the outtakes today, and he had his yellow gloves with black spots, and I remember seeing that.
It's noticeable because when he's sitting, he like interlocks his fingers very dramatically in that scene.
Right, and then they like ditched it, and now they're back to kind of how he was before that.
No, you're wrong, man. He has blue fingerless biker gloves.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they ditched the yellow gloves and gave him like hand wraps now.
Yeah, he's out here. He's out here doing boxing on his extra time.
Oh man.
And then we got Mark 50 Iron Man, which looks pretty cool, but
oh, you mean Mark 50, the Red Beetle?
Yeah, Red Beetle, exactly.
Yeah,
Red Beetle.
Literally copied Blue Beetle to a T.
So I don't know whose idea that was, but but it looks cool. I do like the design, and I'm a sucker for figure arts' Iron Man figures. To be honest, like I buy them all regardless.
Oh man, I
so.
thought you were gonna say for cornrows and manicured toes for a second.
No,
I was literally waiting for it. I was like, oh shit, okay, the toy.
Oh man, hilarious! If YouTube wasn't gonna hit me where it hurts, I would play a little snippet of that song right now. But I do like the way Iron Man looks, but it is a clear ripoff of Blue Beetle, no question about that.
Yeah.
They didn't even give him a dented face for when he got rocked in the trailer.
Right.
Did they really?
No, I said they didn't.
Oh shit! Oh damn! That would have been the icing on. That would have been the icing on top.
But yeah, I saw somebody point out that maybe his suit has some type of alien technology with it or something like that.
Could be.
That's why you see that sort of little.
Maybe him and Rocket get together and.
But
build
honestly,
something.
Isn't the Invincible Iron Man in the comics that suit like a shape shifting suit or some shit like that? Anyway, Mike.
Yeah, it's like in his bloodstream, like the nanites and stuff. Like it comes out and like forms over him like a symbiote, kind of.
Okay, and then he can form different like weapons and shit with it too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, maybe they taking a little nod from the comic books too, but as they often do. But yeah, I do like the way Iron Man looks. It's pretty cool. And then we got Spider-Man. Like I said, this looks to be the same mold that they used for the tech suit Spider-Man.
Tell you this: if he doesn't come with the spider legs, then I'm boycotting.
Yeah,
pretty much. That's what I've saw quite a few people comment.
That's gonna be in the 2-pack version.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. That's how they gank you, no question. I wouldn't be surprised. So Spider-Man, Spider-Man's always gonna sell no matter what, but I don't know if Mafex puts out a version of this, then they might completely shit on figure arts like they did the past time. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't like the way his pelvis looks, man. Like this whole area just looks weird.
The Dragon Ball Z move.
But it just looks weird on Spider-Man for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe because it's a smaller figure.
There's a lot of texture on that sculpt. So it kind of looks, so it's like really noticeable. Thankfully the pants on DBZ characters are very smooth with just waves of the clothing. This is just like super, super shaded, and there's a lot of panels and texture.
Yeah, the middle piece is like crazy thin too. Whereas on Dragon Ball, like they're a little wider. I think this
and
is
not too wide, so it looks like Figma Bruce Lee diaper.
And then they given us a stand, which we could have done without. You could have just given us an extra figure, though. Honestly,
I love their stands, man. I remember the first year I went to New York Comic-Con. Like I went to the Bluefin booth and I was like just getting back into figures, so I didn't really know anything. And they were selling stands, like Tamashi Stage Effect stands for this whatever Sentai figures that were out. And I was like, yo, should I get these? I didn't know fucking anything back then.
Should I be buying these stands?
Yeah, exactly. What should I do?
They're exclusive for the Sentai.
Yeah, they're exclusive to the con.
And we're going to get Star-Lord again. And it looks like this is the same one that we got with around the time that the Rocket and Groot came out. But maybe they might be changing up the shirt. I think that's what it is. I think the shirt
it doesn't have that writing on the shirt.
Yeah, I think the shirt is just plain. So pretty much you just get a shirt change for Star-Lord and no explosion effects because he came with some explosion effects originally.
That'll be in the Spider-Man 2-pack as well.
Pretty much.
They just bumped the contrast down on all these figures. That's all it did pretty much.
But I did enjoy the Star-Lord figure. It was a nice figure. And finally we got Thanos.
Hell yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah, you know what I think? The more and more I think about it, like I feel like the reason we were able to get such a radically different figure like Thanos and like that new sculpt for the Iron Man armor and stuff like that is because they know that the money it's gonna take, like, you know, paying for all the tooling and stuff for these new figures, they're gonna make that back reselling you the same old bucks on the other figures like that.
Yep.
So that's probably why we got the entire wave and like so many characters dropping at once. Because they know they're just gonna make their money back. It doesn't even matter.
Yep, pretty much. People are gonna buy them no matter what. So, but Thanos does look pretty exciting, man. I hope he has a great showing in the movie and turns out to be a great villain and not a dud like some of the villains of the past with Marvel. So, I mean, he knocked it out the park with Black Panther. Had a great villain. So,
Hell yeah.
follow up here. I guess we could talk spoilers for Black Panther a little bit if y'all want to just touch on that. Mike, we didn't hear your thoughts about BP. What'd you think?
Shit, Wakanda forever.
No doubt.
Fuck, dude, that movie was so good. I knew it was gonna be though. When they dropped the first trailer, I was hard from then until I saw the movie.
Much.
But no, I loved it. Actually, today I rewatched some of the Infinity War trailers, and I was noticing like a lot more of the Wakanda stuff, like after seeing the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even think about it at first, but in just one of the shots, they show Okoye running with some of the other Avengers, and like imagine how dope that's gonna be. The Dora Milaje fighting with the Avengers. Fuck yeah.
So exciting.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that whatever that is that we see in the trailer is probably like the climactic battle at the very end on all fronts. And, I'm sure everybody knows that. I don't have to say that. But
I hope not. I hope that's like the first 5 minutes. And then we're like, oh, shit. And it just goes off the rails.
You know what? That would be even better. So, yeah.
Is this movie still 2 parts or is it 1 part?
I keep hearing both. So I don't know.
I keep on hearing both as well. So I hope they don't say anything, and at the end of the movie they go end of part 1. Be sick.
The Avengers will return in part 2.
That would actually be better. That would actually be better.
Yeah, I don't want them to say fucking anything.
Not for Black Panther though. I felt like Shuri summed it up for me. Like when T'Challa's like getting ready to go to battle, and he's like, you guys should just stay safe. And she's like, the Black Panther lives, and I fight by his side for Wakanda.
Hell yeah.
Woo! God damn.
So cool.
Yeah,
Dude, like
BP was good, man. I loved it.
At the show I went to, like there were 2 Black Panther cosplayers, and they were hands down the most popular people at that show. It was so great. I couldn't fucking believe it. It was so great. Like last year, if they came, like barely anybody would give a shit, unfortunately. But like, dude, like it was so great to see those guys. It was awesome, dude.
When you say Black Panther, they were actually Black Panther, though, right?
Yeah, they had the suits and they had like Black Panther suit and stuff like that. It was great, man. Like that movie is so fucking good.
Wow, this came out pretty good. See, you know what? I threw out all my branches. I took some pictures, and I wasn't really like, I don't know. I wasn't like in the groove. I wasn't feeling it, but like, damn, these actually look pretty damn good. Now I'm gonna have to go out and get more branches. My daughter just said she told me to keep them.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else happened? I feel like some other stuff dropped or teased, or what else is what else did we see this past week?
There was they announced the next Avengers wave for Hasbro. They showed like Black Dwarf and some other stuff for that. Black Widow.
I saw that.
Wait, what'd you say? What was it?
The next Legends wave and the Build-A-Figure is gonna be Black Dwarf, Cull Obsidian.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be like after the Thanos wave. It's gonna have a Black Dwarf Build-A-Figure.
You know what? I did see that. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Build-A-Figure is the other dude. Right. Okay, yeah. I did see that.
And they showed Thor and Black Widow, I think, from that wave. I'm forgetting who else was in it though.
Yeah, then we see a Thor like 2-pack with a Teenage Groot or something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, 3-pack. It's Teenage Groot, Rocket, and Thor.
Right, and it looks like it's the same Rocket that we got in Guardians of the Galaxy wave, right?
Yeah. I still think the best Rocket was the Select one. I was just messing around with that one today.
Does that one have articulated legs?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! It has
Hell yeah.
like ankle pivot, ankle hinge, and then it like spins around at the ankle, and then it spins around at the knee, and thigh swivel, T joint. Dude, it's got everything.
Fuck yeah.
I think the only thing was that the head couldn't look up, so I like modded the inside so it can look all the way up now.
Nice.
Yeah, Todd was telling me that the Legends Rocket, that tail could fit on the figure arts one because the tail on the figure arts one was trash, even though the figure was actually pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
So that should be interesting. All right. Oh, somebody got an Armika already? She dropped?
Yeah, Josh Chaney. He already reviewed it.
Oh, really? No, I'm looking at Franco Ochoa's picture he just posted right now. Hold on 1 second here. Sorry. Yeah, so what else? I feel like there was more stuff.
Russell commented, he said that the 10-year MS 4-pack with Iron Spider with the 4 legs. I didn't see that though.
Yeah, that they were talking about it all in the Marvel Select community.
Oh, okay.
It's what figure?
The movie figures, like Iron Spider and some other ones. It's like a MCU 10-year Marvel Select pack.
Oh,
pack.
okay. Oh, you know what? I see Rich just posted something too. Big shout out to Rich because he took the photo that is like the premiere photo for Photo Combat 3 with the with Negan and Rick and the busted head and all of that stuff like that. So big shout out to Rich. I just see him posted something on the page too, a Fantastic Four shot that looks really cool. So big shout out to him. Ooh.
The busted head. It's Glenn.
You idiot. Shut up. So shout out to Rich. Shout out to P again. Drinking whatever the fuck he's drinking really loud.
A crisp Pepsi Cola. Whether it's editing a video or
pretty much.
For any occasion.
or eating a sandwich at my favorite deli.
And shout out to our new sponsor, Pepsi. Thank you.
Yeah.
Saving the world.
Here's something that came out. Hold on, I'll screen share real quick.
You're gonna have to edit out all the little Coke props from A.C.B.A picks now.
The Dragon Stars wave, there is an email from GameStop that I guess leaked showing the new figures coming in that wave. So we're getting a Super Saiyan Vegito, a A.C.B.A, Super Saiyan Kaba. Jiren is coming to that, so that's pretty sick. Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken Goku, Mystic Gohan, and Golden Frieza are the new figures in that line apparently, and they drop crazy soon. March, whatever. I'm not good at counting fucking months. Whatever the 6 month is, I don't know. All I know is April is my birthday. That's it. But the BAF for that is Kale. Not Kale. Yeah, Kale is the BAF for this one, I believe. Let's double check.
Kale's the chick that hulked out like Broly, right? Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty sick. It's interesting they did Kale and not the fusion. But I mean, I guess that makes sense. You don't want, that's a smaller character. It makes sense for I guess Berserk Kale to be
Kefla, Caulifla.
I call her Caulifla all the time. Like
Wiz Caulifla?
Wiz Caulifla. Yeah. But it's sick that we're getting a Jiren, you know. For the second time, like this line has dropped a pretty current villain. ahead of the game of SH Figure Arts, and I feel like that's all they can do at this point, man. It's probably like, I can only imagine like the amount of protos they go through in regards to SH Figure Arts is way less, just because the quality of the figures is like considerably less than SH Figure Arts. They probably not as much scrutiny goes into it, so they're just like, yeah, just keep on pumping them out. I don't give a shit.
Honestly, it's what keeps the line having relevancy, is that they give you these characters that's gonna take SHF much longer to make, and it makes you want to buy it. And then once you buy one, you're not like, well, I'm not gonna buy fucking anything else. You end up buying something else, and then it ends up spiraling.
Yeah, it helps too that the BAF is yet another character.
Another character you don't have that you want. That we
won't see from SH Figure Arts for a long time. But,
sorry if you already covered it, but who's that second character?
It's the English spelling of Kaba, that the Saiyan that's like Vegeta's pupil.
Oh my god, that's how they spell Kaba?
What?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, man.
How do they like? I haven't seen the super dub yet, so how do they pronounce his name?
I have no idea. I don't watch that shit.
Oh my! Please don't tell me it's A.C.B.A. That's right. It looks almost like it's Harambe.
If it's Harambe, I'm buying a bunch.
That's like when Figure Arts did the Krillin package. Jesus Christ!
Well, that's how his name is like spelled.
That's the Hepburn.
No, because in Japanese it's like Kuririn, like with R's, and then they put Krillin with L's.
Yeah, they do that. They do that because the L makes the R sound in Japanese, and the R sound makes the L. So when it's spelled like that, it's pronounced Kuririn because the L makes R sounds.
Look, Rick, I'm a simple man. I work hard, I play hard, and when it comes to anime, I prefer subs to dubs.
Yeah, let me tell you, Krillin's name is the biggest, like, I don't know what the fuck they were doing with the dub, sub. Either way, whenever you're trying to associate Krillin, don't you dare write his name, because you're going to get it wrong to somebody no matter what.
Yeah, so somebody is going to be like, that's not how it's spelled, right? And give you that like, side-eye emoji. Okay. Like, come on, man. You call yourself a DBZ fan?
Shout out to every Dragon Ball group on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my, everybody wants to be the Captain Know-It-All in the Dragon Ball groups.
Yeah.
No, that never happened. Prove it to me. And then you prove it to them. That shit's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. What?
They didn't show that in Team 4-Star.
Yeah, exactly.
When I watched the joke dub, that's not what they said.
What was I just gonna say? About the whole thing, like why Whis is even named Whis, because like they kept fucking up the translations. Because wasn't Beerus originally supposed to be like virus, and then they took it? No.
Well, it was weird because I remember this very vividly. Like whenever like the first trailer dropped, everybody was calling him Bills and not Beerus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's Bills.
And then like the first promo image of a DXF figure had Bills spelled Bills. And then I was like, oh shit, Bills. So I call him Bills all the time. No matter what. I name my cat Bills because I call that guy Bills all the time.
And it's exactly for the reason like Krillin. It's because you forget that for a minute you just forget that L makes the R sound.
Yeah,
and you're like, well, fuck, it's Bills.
Yeah, at this point, like I guess they've just like back when they first were doing Dragon Ball Z, like it was just for Japanese audiences. They didn't care, but now I think they're taking into account of how these names will sound in other languages, so they're kind of just simplifying things a lot.
Yeah. They try to pronounce it the way it's supposed to be pronounced in the dub, but it always comes out like a white man trying to order something at a sushi place that he doesn't know. Like,
Arigato.
It's Lord Beery. It's Lord Beery's.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he'll pronounce it right, and sometimes he'll not pronounce it right.
Shout out to Mike Odom. We were on chat last night. He was fucking butchering every anime character he's ever heard.
Hey, Naruto.
He picked up the new Menudo figure. I was like, dude, you mean is that Madara? Yeah, man.
When are they gonna stop messing around and give us Inuyasha figures?
Like one year at Tokyo Game Show when they were dropping all these bombs, like great trailer after great trailer, and then in the middle of the show, the dude from Activision shows up to drop a fucking Black Ops 3 trailer, and he goes Konnichiwa.
Oh
So
my
funny.
God.
That's so great.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you, Japin.
Unreal. That was also the same year that one of the guys was presenting, and like this poor bastard, like his button on his sports jacket like popped off or broke off. So the entire time he's on stage, he has his hands in front of him, like trying to close his fucking suit. Dude, it was so great. No, man. Someone says, I hate to say it, Marvel Select is done.
Marvel Select is done?
No, I think they just meant like spirit-wise. They feel like it's done. They still make good stuff. That Cable came out not that long ago that was fire. They just take forever, man. And the company just started to focus more on movie stuff because it's just the stores want to carry stuff that belongs to a movie.
Marvel Select could never be done as long as they keep putting out props.
Yeah, that's very true.
As long as they keep putting out shit that, you know, collectors want, that Legends collectors and all types of collectors want, the desk and chairs and fireplaces and all that good shit, they can never be done.
Dude, I still see people almost like weekly. Like, hey man, does anybody have any extra rooftop parts for Ghostbusters?
Pretty much.
Like, come on, man. Who the fuck has extras of this roof?
Yo, shout out to Chris Serda. I just picked up 3 of those.
Yeah, I saw that. He had a
the Chitauri fences.
Yeah, shout out to Chris too. Shout out to him too, because he sent me a bunch of those boxes that came with Tarantula.
Nice.
Yeah, he sent me a nice little prop pack. Yeah, big shout out to Chris.
Yeah, Chris is the man. Don't forget that these new Ghostbusters, they're gonna build that fucking firehouse. So don't sleep if you're gonna be able to build a freaking firehouse.
The Ghostbusters actually look pretty cool, man. And I mean,
dude, they look just like they do in the cartoon.
And you know, it's nostalgic. If you remember that cartoon and shit, that might be something that you definitely want to pick up. But the firehouse is nuts.
Actually, a couple weeks ago, I finally picked up that Select Bruce Wayne for the bookcase.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, nice, little Bruce.
Yeah, I got him for $15.
Damn, little Bruce.
There you have it. That's a steal. Pretty much paid $15 for a nice prop.
You know, they should have went all the way with that series. They were super close to literally giving you an entire build an alley, but they only ended up giving like 3 or 4 pieces to the alley. I know that's a lot, but it's not an entire alley. Like, everybody was speculating, like, dude, are you gonna build Crime Alley? And that idea was so sick. And then they just ended up giving people random accessories that are cool accessories, but you know what's cooler than a fucking build an alley?
How you guys feel about the extreme set stuff? Any of you guys did? I think I asked you guys this before. Yeah, any of y'all have any of that stuff?
Those are the cardboard ones, right?
Yeah.
I think that they're pretty well priced for what they are. They do the job. I see a lot of pictures, and then only later do I realize, like, oh fuck, it was just the cardboard.
I think those work really well if you have like a camera that has a nice depth of field.
Yeah.
And like it blurs it out to the point where it fudges the lack of detail.
Yes.
Or the lack of 3-dimensional detail, I would say.
It's not even just the 3-dimensional detail, though. It's that the colors on them look a little washed out, a little muted and shit, too. So, yeah, basically, that's what it is with me. That and the fact that from certain angles, you can absolutely tell that it's cardboard and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, when you buy 2 of those, you could have just spent money on an excellent diorama. You know what I'm saying? Like, so...
You must have got one of the later runs when they hadn't switched out the ink in the printer yet.
Oh yeah. You don't have any of those shits, do you?
No, but I will say that I think they're a good business partner.
No doubt.
I think like what the thing for that is like you, I, like everybody here, this whole panel, we're so embedded into this community with like really talented diorama artists. Like it's hard to scale back and remember that there's a market for people that just want something that you build super fast. It's at an affordable price point. Because you know what, man, like as detailed as like all these great dioramas are that like we have in our community, like you can't deny that the price point is a little shocking for outside, like people who don't, you know, fuck with this stuff on a regular basis. I mean, to us, like, of course it's worth it no matter what.
Shout out to Dante, who was also in chat last night, because I was dogging him a little bit. He just bought a diorama and he paid a pretty penny for it.
Who did he get it from?
Damn it. You know, he told me the guy's name like 5 times and even showed me the page, and I don't remember it.
I'm supposed to be getting something from Lawless Studios very shortly. I'm going to be getting something else from Chris Lyons as well. But
both great.
But yeah, I'm really excited for these next 2 things that I'm supposed to be getting. But yeah, I will absolutely say that the Extreme Sets guy, I actually spoke to him one time on the phone. We actually spoke for like 30 or 40 minutes or some shit. We were chopping it up. But I will say that he's on top of his game though. Their business motto is good, and he's on top of his shit. But personally, I would prefer to just get a diorama, honestly.
I think like you were asking about the Ubiquitous set as well, and I'll say the same thing I said about the Ubiquitous set. Like these are really great tools to add to your current arsenal.
Yes,
I believe so.
And you know what? When I reviewed the Extreme Sets stuff, I said the same thing. I was like, yo, if you have diorama pieces and you incorporate these as like the backdrop and give your set like more depth and shit like that, then it's gold. You know what I'm saying? But to just use it by itself, I don't know.
Yeah, like those things, the party paper from Target, the buildings.
Yeah, that's a great example as well.
Right. Yes, exactly. And that shit's only like $10 or something like that. So
no, it's like $2, dude.
Yeah. I'm lying. You're right. Yeah, it's probably about $6 with shipping and everything. Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and you get like 5 or 6 feet of it.
But yeah, that is great to add to depth to your pictures. No question about that. But yeah, that's a great analogy.
Very much so. Hell yeah.
I'll squeeze it in before I forget. Pause. Avenger Vastey wanted to know when you guys are going to be on his podcast.
Wait, say that again?
Avenger Vastey wanted to know when you guys were going to be on his podcast.
When is his podcast airing?
No idea.
Come on, baby. If you're going to sneak in a plug, you got to have everything ready.
You know, he just said he said ask him. I said, all right, I'll ask him.
Nah, I'm down. I'm down to come to holler at the homie Av Vastey. Sure, why not?
I told him, Boog, don't fuck with us peasants like that.
Yeah, let me tell you, like I popped into one of the Saturday hangouts that we do sometimes. I forgot who it was, but this dude was like, every time somebody entered, I forgot who it was, but somebody was like, yo, it's Boog, and he would go, what? Where? I forgot who it was.
Oh my god.
It's so
how you gonna dog Avenger Vastey like that?
You know what? Mike tries to invite me to a hangout on Saturday night sometime. I guess it's that one, and I want to go, but yo, oftentimes on Saturday night around the time when these guys are starting and shit, is like, yo, I'm exhausted by that time, to be honest with you.
And we're all
still,
from the West Coast. So
right. It's like, still kind of early for you guys, but like it's still early for me too for a Saturday night, really. But like honestly, by that time on Saturday night, I done did everything, man. So
the bad part is that
his box one.
Basically.
Those chats are like impossible to like, man, I'm only going to chill an hour. You get caught up in talking and then you're like, fuck, man, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's different when you got kid and the wife and the this and the that and like, yo, man.
And you got work at 7 and you got to catch the subway at 7:30.
I'm old, man. I'm not a young whippersnapper no more. I'm gonna be 37 this month, so getting up there, man. Oh, let me send Danny a link. He gonna come chat with us for a hot minute. I guess we can start.
Because your ass is old.
We can start taking some questions if there's any questions down there. I feel like it was more shit we were supposed to talk about.
I know, and it's gonna happen like it always does. We leave the chat, we're done with the show, and then we're like, "Fuck."
There was gonna be a new cutout pack dropping tonight too. When we get off of the podcast, it should go live. So as of right now on the website, there is the entry for Photo Combat, and then shortly after we get off of here, there's going to be the new cutout pack, which is a Black Panther themed pack, which is pretty cool, and it should already dropped in Black History Month, but it's all good. Black Panther did well. I think these are it's a very limited run too. We didn't even do as many as we normally do, so you definitely need to jump on that. But let me bring in a couple of my buddies here to chat with us for a minute.
Okay, limited.
Kale's asking, what inspired you guys to start A.C.B.A? It's a good question.
Who's asking that?
Kale734 Space TV.
Well, you know what?
Thank you, Kale.
I just wanted somebody to play with, honestly.
Why wouldn't anybody go snorkeling with me?
When Marvel Legends dropped, I was like searching every day for like forums and like places where people were displaying their figures. Like I didn't care about like anything else. I just wanted to see people that were actually like doing shit with their figures. And when I finally came across YouTube and I saw Russ and I saw Tony DeBeaner and a couple other people showing their displays and shit. Spencer was on at that time. And that shit really got me excited. Like, okay, finally, I found some people that are doing what I'm doing or into what I'm into. And that just turned into it was just a snowball effect. You know, once you know, those few people got together, the community just kept growing and growing, and more people started coming on, and more people started getting excited about posing and shit, and that's where everything was birthed from. You know, that's
and
how
honestly,
it all started.
what helped the most when we first started just messing around, like our forum was literally just other people's video comments.
Yep.
That was our forum for a long time, and I'll never forget that we just started realizing, like, man, all these other forums online, they suck. They're filled with like old white dudes that just like think that we're so stupid for doing a display.
Yep.
And it just wasn't the scene that was meant for us. It was terrible.
Sometime after
I'm not
that,
gonna say no names of no toy forums, but you'd go there and these old white dudes would just get so mad that you were posting pictures. That,
Tell them why you mad, son.
The white man didn't want us to.
Sometime after that is when Facebook launched, and we opened up the group on Facebook. Like, yo, I say this as often as I possibly can without being an asshole, but A.C.B.A birthed everything as far as like displaying and shit goes, and the popularity of displaying, and like every group that you see that wanted to make their own acronym and do this and do that, they completely followed in our footsteps. Everybody in the community that you could think of, anybody who might try to talk shit about A.C.B.A now or try to side talk me or whatever the case may be, everybody has their roots in A.C.B.A. There's no question about that. 95% of the people that are displaying, that are doing shit right now, have their roots in A.C.B.A, and you can't erase that history. Like, it started with about 20 of us on YouTube, and now it is where it is now. So even if anybody is in your ear trying to say something negative or trying to front, this is where they got their start. No question about that. In the group some years back, or on YouTube, and they migrated to Facebook and, you know, open up their Instagram or whatever. Like, I could only name maybe like a few people that didn't come out of that, and it wasn't a friend of a friend from the original grouping. I can only name like a few people that weren't inspired by that or didn't come from that. But that's where all of these groups on Facebook came from. Every group, every single group with an acronym and trying to change it up and say, well, I want to be like A.C.B.A, but not quite like A.C.B.A. Every single one of them. So that's what it is. It was about 20 people, 25 people, maybe 30 people on YouTube originally that started this whole movement, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna bring in Danny and Ty because they got some shit they want to talk about.
Danny LeBee?
The man himself.
Pokemon Master. Danny
That's it.
LeBlanc. New York's finest.
New York's finest. Oh man.
Wants to be the very best he can be.
That's it.
For anyone that doesn't know, he does the write-ups on the A.C.B.A page every Friday. Check them out about Pokemon. Does it scale?
Wednesday.
Fucking not Friday. Wednesday.
Giving
Yeah,
out
I
wrong
actually
information.
I actually want to do more shit like that. I want to get like, if you guys want to do any like special segments or something like that, like I think we should explore that more. I actually like that, and it seems to be getting a pretty good response. But if it's anything you guys want to do, admins, what I'm saying, any of the admins want to do, then
let me convince people
means.
why
Dude,
Kazam
you
is a
could-
great movie.
You could ask Danny, man. Probably the most popular, at least from what I can tell, the most popular subculture of figure photography on Instagram is Pokemon figure photography. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Like people will just post a shelf of just random ass Pokemon figures throughout the years, and the post will get like 10,000 likes. It's nuts.
Pretty much.
The
What's going on,
the subculture of Pokemon toy pictures is crazy.
Unbelievable.
You have it.
Tell him, Danny LeBlanc, you know it.
What's up?
And,
What's up, Danny? How was your week? What you get this past week? Anything notable?
I got the Black Panther Basic Wave Shuri. And I got an Okoyo body that I just finished painting. I'll probably post that up in plastic and paint a little bit later today, but Dallas had posted his like last week, and I kind of got the inspiration juices flowing.
Nice.
So I'm painting that right now. I'm working on the gauntlets right now.
Boom. He's live in the studio right now.
Yeah, in the kitchen, from the kitchen.
Hot and fresh.
Other than that, nothing real. I'm gonna see you on Wednesday. That's about it.
Ty, you get anything?
Well, he thought about buying something this week, but
Damn.
Oh.
Son of
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerks. I got some Gundam. That's about it. I'm like into the Gundam now, so that's like
Whoa. Hell yeah.
just building shit is so satisfying.
It really is.
And
And
the shows that they
now-
currently have to egg you on to build are amazing. Anybody who's not watched any of the Build Fighter series is doing a disservice to their own eyes and mind.
Can't argue
All right.
with the man there.
Great.
Oh shit, Tom Holland is on the screen.
I
Oscars.
have so many of those figurized kits that I haven't built yet. I gotta set a day aside to just enjoy the thrill of the build.
Oh yeah, those figurized. I don't want to be mean to anyone. I'm not singling out anyone, but I'm sorry.
Be mean.
If you think, if you sit here and you're sitting here and you tell me that you think figurized Broly is better than Michael Jackson, you can get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. You don't know what you're talking about. Figurized Broly's great. It's a fantastic figure. Don't get that.
You know what, Rick? I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
Number one,
First of all, how dare you?
Broly figurized, great figure. It's awesome figure, but dude, come on, man, get the hell out of here. I don't have to shave off no bumps. I don't got to build nothing. It's already winning just on that alone. It loses already. It's lost.
I think we all saw that post and thought the same thing. I got mad love for that guy for sure.
Yeah, I don't even. I've seen so many people do it too, like on the SHF pages.
Oh,
like they try to convince themselves, like this is why it's better. Like, come on, man. It's an awesome.
Because it's like $30 cheaper.
It's a great replacement. Yeah. If you can't afford the SHF one, it's awesome. It's perfect.
I've seen more than one person too, like hyping it up and then like break it in their hands.
Yeah.
Why did that not surprise me?
And you know what? It's like maybe they've just not mastered the way that the Gundam kits have with their plastic. Because I've seen a lot of breakings with Figurized, but I never really see people breaking their Gundams like that. And it's they have like rubber joints where they know that the highest amount of friction is going to be in whatnot, or the better plastic. Maybe Figurized hasn't caught on to that wave yet. Because I do see a lot of breakings, and especially on SHF on the Figurized Broly.
Yeah, like all the boards are usually whenever new Figurized stuff comes out, I always see a lot of people breaking their Figurized stuff. But I think to add on to what you said, like a lot of these guys, this is the first shit they're building. They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know they got to be careful with this stuff. It's not a toy.
Yeah, exactly.
You got Ty over there side-eyeing his Gundam boxes now.
Did we talk about the fact that Hasbro dropped the pre-order for their Infinity Gauntlet, and then Hot Toys came and just shat on them right afterwards?
No, we didn't.
The Hasbro one doesn't look bad though. My man Toy Addict 26 put up a review for it yesterday or today. The Hasbro one is not bad at all. I saw that one in person at Toy Fair, but the Hot Toys one is
quite a few dudes from the groups today posted it on Instagram that they picked it up.
Yeah,
that price though.
It's $100, right?
Yeah, I got the Star-Lord helmet. I mean, that's kind of close.
How much was that?
That was around $100.
Okay.
Is that the one that changes your voice too? Isn't it? Or did something?
No, it it's like a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. We were messing with that at Toy Fair, not this year, but last year, Boog. I remember they had that on display.
Yeah.
And then everybody was putting their fucking head in it, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not."
Yeah, I'm good.
Bust out the pocket-sized Lysol spray. Shout out to everyone who's picking up that Infinity Gauntlet at full price just to go on Instagram and flip them off with the middle finger.
Totally worth
it. Is the Hot Toys one scaled where you could put it on too, or what? I didn't even really check that out.
All I know about the Hot Toys one,
just like a display piece.
I don't know. I'm about to look that up. All I know about that is it's literally $960. That's all I know.
Coming in 2020.
$930.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's how much it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. That's as much as the Hulkbuster was, isn't it?
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, you better be able to put that shit on.
With real Infinity action.
Right. You better get
the perfect driving glove for your Ferrari.
It's like I have one and just put it up. It's the same thing. Like, sheesh.
Yeah, I'd like to see them side by side at some point when they both drop. How far out is the Hot Toys one from releasing?
January 2019.
Oh, damn.
It says that, but like usually, if it's a statue, it'll be delayed at least 3 months.
You know what though? I think there's gonna be a lot of cosplayers that are gonna mod the Hasbro one to look like almost as good as the Hot Toys one, anyways.
I could see that.
The cosplay community is crazy. They'll mod it really, really well.
Yeah, I could definitely see them adding some paint. I just saw Walton shared something that somebody took the stones out of the Marvel Legends Thanos, the Walmart Thanos that just dropped, took the stones out of that gauntlet and put like real, like little like gems, not like real gems, but you know, like costume jewelry. Yeah.
It could be real gems. Who knows?
Who knows, right?
Could be a very rich man.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, could you imagine?
Real sapphire.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a Saudi Arabian prince or something.
Mm-hmm. That shit'll be on eBay.
I put real sapphires in my toys.
So Ty, what's good, man? What's going on in this pack that's about to drop in an hour or so?
All right, the cutouts pack is Wakanda themed. They got
Hell
your
yeah.
quotes from the books and the movie, and it should be out real soon. All new cutouts and all new fun. Go out and get it.
I think that we're gonna be doing something back to back here too. So we actually tested the waters for a few different things, but yeah, this first, it's a very limited pack though. Probably, I don't know if we've done something that's limited.
Only since like issue 1, we did like a real limited pack.
So yeah, so you definitely want to make this happen.
Let me tell you,
So,
if you thought those Jordans were hard to get, you're in for a world of fucking hurt.
but these is definitely the quotes and effects and stuff that you want for your Black Panther display. And obviously, you know, we always see people doing shit that's like extra creative and using cutouts from specifically themed packs with other things that we didn't never even imagine, and coming up with real funny and creative ways to use all of the cutouts. So that's always cool to watch. But yeah, so that's will be up, and as soon as we get off of here, I guess within an hour or so after that. And already the like I keep saying, the Photo Combat Third Strike admission is up there right now. I'm pretty sure that we already got the first 50 people signed up for that. So we're looking for the first 100 to be in a different drawing. And yeah, man. And any other questions down there we want to take?
If you're in the first 50 drawing, are you also in the first 100 drawing?
You know what? I don't remember. I don't remember if we did it like that. I don't remember if we did it like that before. I feel like we did. I feel like that was the bonus for the first 50 people, that they were automatically entered into both. But the people that came after the first 50 was only entered into the second one, which was a prize that was a little less value than the first, basically. So if I remember correctly, that's how it is. So yeah, if you sign up immediately, then you should be in 2 drawings automatically. Yes.
Shout out to the old A.C.B.A. World Tournaments where second place had better prizes, so you shot for second instead of first.
You know what? You know, it's funny to see people trading their shit after it's all over and shit. Like, you know what? I live in Canada, so it don't even make no sense to mail this shit. Let's trade it off here, and you give me this and whatever. So yeah, but yeah, this is gonna be like Photo Combat last time. We gave out a lot of prizes throughout. So after each round, there was a prize for the highest overall score and a prize for, I don't know, different stuff. So there'll be prizes throughout, and I think there was another drawing at the end as well. But it'll be quite a few prizes, and we definitely in a very great space as far as relationships for a lot of prizes from sponsors and shit like that too. So I don't want to give away too much, but it's definitely a great time to get in one of these competitions. So you could definitely win some really nice stuff. Any more questions?
Yeah, Ty, give the people a teaser. Are we getting a what are those cut out or what?
Can I tell them?
Yeah, why not? Shit.
Yeah, it's in there.
Hell yeah.
That's definitely in there.
Nice.
Like one at least in every pack.
Yes.
So yeah, that was a very funny moment from the movie. That was totally unexpected. At least for me, it was. I don't know
Quick
about
around
you
the horn.
guys.
How many times you seen the movie?
I only saw it once so far, but I tried to see it a second time, but the shit was still sold out. So
Dang.
I've seen it 3 times.
Me too.
you know what? My girl just showed me news article. Black Panther is what? The 10th highest. What is it? Oh, 10th highest grossing film of all time in the United States right now.
Fuck yeah.
And I think it just barely came out in China and Japan, so the box office is about to
Oh yeah, it's gonna hit $1 billion, no question about that. It's about to make $1 billion.
Yeah, it just came out in Japan like 3 days ago. It came out first, I think. Yeah.
Crazy.
So Japanese people, they'll fuck with black people from afar and shit.
They just won't buy the toy.
They'll ask to take a picture with you, but they won't invite you to lunch.
Basically.
No, like that video where the guy has the Iron Man mask and he goes to scare the couple and they're like, oh, and he takes it off to the black guy and they're like, ah. That's so fucked up.
Pretty much.
She looked genuinely horrified and hugs the Asian person next to her.
Yeah, they reel back in fear.
Like, oh my god, it's the black man.
And people want to know when the next flight stands are dropping.
They should be dropping within the next month, I believe. Within the next month. I already kind of discussed the plan, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Within the next month or so, for sure.
Boog's doing the Mezco model, so look for that. Look for the cutout pack and the flight stand somewhere around September.
I'm a lot of people have been asking about flight stands. I need some myself. Every time flight stands come out, I end up selling the ones that I'm supposed to keep for myself and shit. Actually, I need some more. Actually, I need some.
Who's fucking up the game right now is Steve McComb. Is like making everybody second guess. Like maybe I should buy a 3D printer.
You know what's funny? I've had a brand new 3D printer here for like almost 2 years right now, and I probably only printed like 2 things so far. I could be printing a whole bunch of shit, but it's fun to see him excited about that. I actually commented on one of his posts to say it was cool to see him like excited about about the game again and shit, because I know he was in a little slump for a while, in a bad place and shit. But
yeah, he was low key quiet for a minute.
but yeah, I'm excited for him because I know he's all around with it. You know what I'm saying? He could print the shit, sand it, paint it, whatever, and get it out there quickly. But he's supposed to be sending me some stuff to like review and to look at. So, but I know Steve does good work all around. So.
Get that Tamashi money and print some A.C.B.A. figure stands. Just a little logo.
Just the logo. Yo, who was that before that we were talking about that had like added a logo to some shit? It was some shit that was out.
The Batman peg.
Oh yeah. To the peg to extend Batman.
Batman, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. So great.
Oh man.
I was like you said, like I was looking at 3D printers as well. Like I've been on and off interested in 3D printers for such a long time, and like now they're finally getting to the point where they're like mad affordable. Like I remember the last time I was seriously thinking about it, they were like $3,000, and even back then I was like, should I? But but now they're like $500.
I was actually talking to Steve the other day, and he told me the price on what he paid. And he's going to do well.
Yeah, if you're doing stuff like that, you'll make your money back absolutely in no time. For sure.
Yeah, if he really does those Xavier chairs, he's going to kill it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Was it a action figure Toronto? It might not be him, might be someone else, but I think he just like 3D printed a hover chair too that he's working on.
Yeah, you know what?
It's the printing wars.
I know for certain that all these people are going to work on these chairs, and Hasbro's absolutely going to put out Professor X. Chair. There's no question about it. It might not be as detailed as some of these other ones, but it's happening for sure. I'm 100% certain that we're going to get Professor in a hover chair.
The last remaining customizers are just the Spartans huddled together, and Hasbro's the Persian army just raining the arrows down.
Pretty much.
And every strategy they come up with, Hasbro copies it.
Yep. I was just about to say that.
Cannonball figures are selling well? Well, we're about to make our own. Yay!
3D models. I can see that in the future. Hasbro just selling 3D models to 3D printers.
Yeah.
Shout out to the amazing Bagman, Walgreens exclusive for fourth quarter 20.
You know they do 3D printing models at stores. There's I believe 10 Targets in the world where you can get your face 3D printed onto those really shitty 12-inch figures.
They
used to do that at
the Toys R Us.
Toys R Us
right?
Times Square.
Yeah, they have that at a few Target
did.
locations. The one in LA has it. And I remember I was there with like Amia and our friend Kevin. And
shout out to the new Toys R Us Times Square that is like it's like a quarter, not even like it's probably less than a quarter of the size of the original one, but they're like always having mad legend shit though. Like,
Yeah,
you know
here
what I'm
the
saying?
stock is unreal.
Is that the pop up that was
Yeah, that was
nice.
supposed to be a pop up, and it just stayed.
Nice.
Making money.
But yeah, I guess
for
I
sure.
guess they're doing all right because they when shit comes out, they get it immediately. It'll be there for a couple days or a day or so. It'll sell out, but they've been pretty consistent.
I believe it's still like the highest selling Toys R Us in New York.
Hmm.
The one Times Square.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy because like the ones in Brooklyn and the Bronx do pretty damn well as well. So
That's why they're not closing though either.
yeah, that's why they're not closing for sure. Yep. I don't think there was
closed by me. It's just Babies R Us.
Yeah, I don't think there was any Toys R Us in New York City that closed.
Babies R Us is closing.
You said which one?
Babies R Us is closing.
Right. Okay.
And the College Point Toys R Us is closing.
Okay.
The one right off the highway?
Yep. But I know for certain that they're not trying to close places like Atlantic Terminal and like shit like that. Shit is always going to be booming. Well, wait, not Atlantic Terminal.
Bay Parkway.
Yes. Yeah, that's the one that you go to all the time, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, we just revealed Danny's secret.
Ain't no secret, man.
Everyone catch
There's
Danny.
no secret.
Did your guy get one of the nightmare not nightmare the
Nope.
extended night Batmans over at your spot?
No.
No? Okay. He didn't get the Nightmare Batman either?
Nope. The Ascending Night, hold on. That dropped already?
No. The Ascending Night, I mean, like, maybe if he just, like, by chance somehow got one of the Toy Fair ones or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, no. We kind of told him about it after. And he's like, oh, I'm going to try to get it. And they're like, no, press only.
He should.
They really don't give a, from the sounds of it, a shit about the little guy.
Well, shout out to Mezco.
Fuck the little guy.
No, they like, if you order in 6 pieces before, right, for a wave, if you want the figures now guaranteed from them without going through Entertainment Earth or somewhere else, you have to buy a minimum, I think, of 3 cases. That's the new.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
We'll put in an order for 3 cases.
I've never had a single comic shop near me stock those figures.
Yeah, neither have I.
And I have crazy comic shops here. Like I have ones that are almost open 24 hours because they just do all night Magic tournaments. Super popular spots, and they've never carried Mezco 112.
Very smelly.
Well, I've been ordering shit that I wouldn't normally order from Mezco just because of the media discount or whatever. So I ordered that Clockwork Orange figure. I ordered.
That's how you know the discount is pretty good.
Pretty much.
I like 3 John Wicks.
So yeah, I ordered John Wick, of course. Well, no, John Wick didn't. Did that go up already? I don't even remember. No, I ordered the Clockwork Orange dude, and I ordered something else. Something else dropped recently too. Well, I ordered Black Panther. I would have ordered that regardless anyway, to be honest. But there was something else that I was like debating about, and I ordered. Oh, I ordered the Ash Evil Dead. I'm not into that shit at all. But but I was.
Well, it's been good, guys.
Well, we had a good run.
Yeah. If you need me, I'll be talking shit with JC.
JC literally has him tattooed on his arm.
Hell yeah.
JC doesn't fuck around.
All right.
But the figure does look good, and I'm honestly just thinking about like kid bashing a lot of these bodies and shit to just have people for Punisher and Deathstroke and other people to beat up and shit. So I did get this is what I forgot to mention early on. I got the Mezco Joker figure. I actually won it.
No shit.
So yeah.
The new one? The new deluxe one?
No, not the deluxe one. I did actually want that, and I snoozed, and I didn't pre-order that one. So I'm pretty much asked out on that. But the first one that they put out.
How do you like it?
I like it. I actually
nice,
like it.
man.
I
The
don't.
first one's
like,
good.
Yeah, I don't like. It's limited. It's limited a little bit in the articulation, but the figure is actually really nice, man. The clothing is nicely fit. I love the whole socks feature, and I just kind of wish it had a little bit more. But then they putting out the deluxe, so there you have it.
Yeah.
You know what you should really try to cop is Green Arrow and Red Arrow.
Yeah.
I'm not like.
Those
I
figures are
recognize
dope.
that they are very nice figures. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just haven't really been delving too deep into the DC shit. With
You know what makes them so nice, Boog, is that across the entire Mezco board, they are the only figures that truly go together.
True.
Everything else looks like it kind of
True.
could go with everything, or it's the quote unquote their own universe. But that Red Arrow and that Green Arrow, there is no arguing.
Yeah, it's a perfect pair. Yeah, I got
yeah, it's
you
a
there.
perfect pair. They go together so well.
But I'm happy I got the Joker figure, and it makes me want to get
Catwoman.
this next Batman that they're gonna be dropping. The which one is it? What's it called?
Ascending Knight, isn't it?
No, the one after that.
No, the real ass Batman.
No, the real
Yeah,
one.
but the real one.
The one that looks similar to the BVS Batman a little bit.
Yeah.
Will the real Batman please stand up?
I forget what it's called, but
I'm about to look it up.
I think I'll be able to pair that one with Joker, and it'll be all right. With that Joker, yeah, because like Rick always says, like Mezco's just all over the place with like giving you shit that goes together.
It's like their own Batman, right? It's not the one from some. It's not from another. It's not from the movie or anything. Because there's the tactical suit Batman that's coming out.
It's like the supremacy, or something like that.
Supremacy Batman. I don't know.
No, that's not Supreme.
What, Pear?
It's not like Supreme. It's give me a second. I'll look through my photos from the show.
Supreme is doing a collaboration with Mezco 112.
Yo, don't even get that going.
Yeah,
People line up at the Lafayette store right now.
It's just gonna be the ascending Batman all black, but with a Supreme belt.
And the box logo sweater is a Mezco only exclusive for the press.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
You get another 1,000 messages.
Was it anything that y'all saw that y'all really want to cop coming up from Mezco as far as like Toy Fair shit?
I'm not gonna say anything because I'm gonna get blasted again.
I swear, if you talk about that Italian spy figure, you are not invited back. You can never come back.
No, that's Cyclops. I was really feeling that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not that bad. I don't like it, but it's all right. You like it, it's okay.
I am unapologetically a huge fan of this line. I don't give a fuck what any of you guys say.
I don't like that
Spanish,
Cyclops though.
not the
I
I
Spanish
mean, I understand that they just know that they're not going to win because they give them the underwear. They don't want to give the underwear because I don't know. Maybe somebody has a phobia of underwear and they give everybody shorts.
The Ghostbusters too. That's
So
gonna
they
be
just
tight.
said, fuck it. We're not going to give them any sort of underwear. And I understand because everybody hated the Wolverine shorts. They still hate them.
Well, the Ghostbuster figures look cool except Ray. I don't know what the fuck happened to Ray, man.
He went on some sort of diet or something.
Word up. Fucking crack diet.
He looks so gaunt. I can't believe it.
He has jaundice.
I lost you. It's the Sovereign Knight Batman.
There we go.
There we go.
The Soviet Union Batman.
Yo, Red Sun Batman would be sick.
Oh yeah, that Red Sun Superman is just incredible. So it would be really nice to get the Red Sun Batman. All we
Was
need is
Sovereign
those-
Knight at Toy Fair? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Yes.
off. He was. No shit. This guy looks sick. He has short ears. Just for you, Rick. Damn.
Yay! No
Yo.
elf shit. Zoom in on the nostril hairs, Dan.
Flip the camera.
Enhance.
There we
Enhance.
go. Here, check this out.
Great. Looks great.
There she is.
Where's Batman?
No Batman.
Yeah, this looks fire.
Nice.
That's the one from that like very limited articulated line, right? And you just bashed it together like this. It's sick.
Everybody ignores the shit out of that figure at my store. It's great.
Yeah, but it's like
I'm just
I
gonna
couldn't
wait.
find it for a little while in Brooklyn. I looked online on eBay. She's like $35.
And she is literally, there's like probably 4 of her at my Target just sitting there. Kids will buy the Black Panther or the Killmonger from that line before they buy her. It's crazy.
But yeah, quick kit bash, quick little repaint, good to go.
And a quick little royalty check to Dallas. Who's the one that told you to do that? Who's the one that showed you?
The only thing that's really missing, and I hit him up about this, maybe somebody can leave a comment. I'm trying to find a figure with braids that I can maybe cut it off and like glue it onto the back.
Braids?
Yeah, because she has long hair.
Oh, well,
Like
if you don't mind painting it, I guess you could get like Valkyrie heads.
Not those kind of braids, Rick.
Okay, then they're not braids then.
I was thinking like maybe like a Michonne figure or something, like just maybe like cut one of them off.
Oh yeah, Michonne figures would be good.
What about that Buffy girl?
In a Buffy world, which one?
The one that Boog uses, who's afraid of everything.
Oh yeah.
Girl.
You know what? I don't even have her anymore. But yeah, the black chick from Buffy.
She broke, right?
Yeah.
Just threw in the trash.
She had a good run.
Anybody know the character's name from that?
The black one.
No, she's like Kendra. Is it Kendra?
Kendra Young, Buffyverse Wiki. Thank you.
Yeah, it definitely is Kendra. Yeah.
Shout out to the Buffyverse one time.
Because she was like the Slayer after Buffy, I think.
What?
Oh shoot!
Kendra Young was a Slayer from Jamaica who was activated in 1997 by Buffy Summers' temporary death. Tight.
Yeah, man.
Worst way.
And she's $135.
No
You gotta
way.
dig her out of the trash, bud. That
You better
Hot
take her out of
Toys.
Dallas's James trash can.
Yeah.
Send it
You know
on
what?
to Billy and get her on eBay.
I feel like I gave her to somebody who could like fix her up, and I just was like, you know what, just fuck it, just keep it.
Wow, come up. That Hot Toys.
I don't know why I did that, but yeah, broke, and yeah,
You just have it. Take it. I don't want it.
I might have gave it to Billy. Billy might have a $135 figure at his house right
Well, now he's not going to say anything.
And Billy's selling everything. So Billy may have just had a come up.
Oh, that's from
Yeah,
Australia.
every once in a
Never
while, I'll just send Billy some shit just to add to his like fodder and whatever. I actually just sent him some like a couple weeks ago, a little pack with some shit in it that maybe he could use.
Just some trash.
Yeah, bro. No. Some of it is broken, but you know, to somebody like him, that shit is still golden.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just tape the label straight to the hefty bag.
He loves trash.
Oh man.
But yeah,
So
shout out to Billy.
apparently that Hot Toys gauntlet isn't. You can't wear it.
You can't wear it. Huh?
No,
Wow.
it's not wearable. It's a statue. They just call it a hot toy because it's like replicating what's on the
Replicate.
Right.
It's
a replica.
replicating on the screen.
It's a replica that you can't put on though.
It's the replica of when he has it stood up. Not when
Pretty
he can
much.
wear it.
You don't remember that one scene where it's sitting on the mantle? It's that
That's it.
scene.
Yeah. Admire from
accurate.
afar.
He's not wearing it in that scene, obviously.
So Hot Toys hasn't teased their Thanos yet, huh?
They teased like a small image, isn't it? Like of Justice and putting the gauntlet on, I think.
Sounds like Hot Toys. And it was probably like in a random like Chinese collector magazine.
You already have one, right?
Yeah, they have the Thanos
old one.
store
Yeah, the old
in
one.
the chair from like Guardians of the Galaxy and shit.
Man,
but-
they did that shit on purpose, man. So the Hot Toys people couldn't be like, fuck this one. Hey, change his design so we could sell another $400 figure.
Yeah,
They're screwed.
they sure did.
And that shit comes with a throne.
It come with a throne. It come with the.
That was a really good value, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that was a sick value. I think Johnny Makinich, or however you spell his last name, good friend, but I don't know his last name.
Not good enough, apparently.
Good enough, man. He's a great guy. He got one as a gift, and I was like, damn, this dude done came up. This is like one of the best value Hot Toys.
And then they charge $900 for a glove you can't even wear, and just one of them, not even a pair. Fuck off.
The other one is very flimsy, and you can wear that, but not the nice one.
Not the nice one.
Go on, Ty. Tell him why the MU is better.
You know how long ago that one was made?
I was going through and reading like tons of descriptions for the gauntlet, trying to find out if you could wear it, and like the description for the gems is always so great. Breathable gems. Watches the light breathes life into the gauntlet.
Oh my god, these Chinese translations.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? Not every time I venture into a Hot Toys group or any 1/6 scale group, every time they take a picture of the figure, they're always in it. That's the funniest shit.
Yeah, and they're wearing their little Chinese glasses with their Chinese spiky hair.
Whoa!
I just got. Hey man, I keep it real. I love the Chinese. Ain't no problem with them. But that's what they do. They don't buy the stunt if they're not stunting with it. That's just what it is.
So we got
display room. They're standing in the middle of the display room.
They
with their
really
arms crossed, like,
it's
yeah,
so great. Yeah,
this is
so
all
thank-
mine.
thanks to Rick, we got our first sponsor, Pepsi, and then we just lost them in the same episode.
Yeah.
Howard, the dude behind Hot Toys right now, is sending all types of hate mail. Don't ever speak on the Chinese that way again.
The check ain't even clear yet. You don't fuck it up.
No.
Damn, the network.
You know how many Chinese people there are, Rick?
There's billions of them.
There is literally billions.
I saw a thing where they took like all the human characteristics on Earth and like mushed them into one person, and they just looked Asian because there's just so many.
Dude,
you
he's
know,
just Chinese with his little Chinese hair and his little Chinese glasses, just like Rick says.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Crossing their arms in the middle of a big
Of a Hot
collection made
Toys
of glass.
collection room.
Because we don't want to see the collection. We want to see him in his Ed Hardy shirt, crossing his arms with his house slippers.
Tapping out at the third shelf of the Detol.
Looking like a 1/4 scale fish.
Yeah, it's just fantastic.
Stupid.
Oh man.
Sorry, Chinese people.
Yeah, I'm just a guest on this podcast, so
Wow.
These opinions do not reflect A.C.B.A.'s opinions or anybody else on the panel. But
it's just all Rick.
it's just me and my racism.
Because Trump wants to build a wall.
Racism is in, man. It's in.
I want them to be able to cross their arms and take pictures with their Chinese glasses here in the States for free.
Do it. Preach to him, Rick.
Man. If you could work one day in Atlantic Terminal Y work, you see some full racism in effect.
There we go.
Pretty much.
There you go.
I don't know what any of that is because I'm not from New York, but hell yeah.
It's Brooklyn. It's
Atlantic
the heart of Brooklyn, or actually it's not really
Brooklyn.
downtown Brooklyn. The crossroads of Brooklyn. All right, let's take a couple last questions. Gotta get the fuck out of here.
If they have to do with Chinese people, don't do it because I don't want to mess this up any worse. Just ignore it.
Oh, you mean so just segregate them?
Oh man, my mom's calling me right now, man. I gotta go. She's Chinese, by the way, so it's okay.
Who do you think makes those kimonos you wear? Let's see. Oda Masks has SH Figure Arts announcing Goku and Ultra Instinct. No. There is a DX
and they probably won't for a while.
No, they sure as hell won't. Well, they might. I don't know. It's 50-50 with these guys, man.
You'll get it right before the new movie drops, like next year or whenever.
Yeah.
Like who can forget that time that they made like this poll and were hyping everybody up on their Facebook, like pick the new figures that you want from the fighting tournament. Do you want Hit? Do you want Kaba? And then we literally never seen any single of those figures.
No. Sure
So
did.
we voted for that for like nothing 3 years ago.
Let's see. Somebody asks, how can we join the Articulated Comic Book Art page? Just find it on Facebook and click join.
And don't forget to answer the questions, because if you don't answer the questions, we're gonna have to hit ignore until you do.
That's it. I'm about to post the link to the page real quick.
Wow. Poncho's on it.
Oops. Remove any web addresses and then try again. Sorry. So just search it.
Just type in Articulated Comic Book Art on Facebook, and it's not the like page, because that's just the like page.
Somebody else. Well, to go back to the Ultra Instinct, Ben Presto, they're putting out a DXF figure, and DXF figures head swap really well with SH Figure Arts of a Ultra Instinct Goku and a Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. So I might wait on that. It'll be pretty sick. Somebody asks, what body would be good to use to make a custom Donald Glover figure from that Black Series Lando? Yeah.
Like just what? Like Donald Glover from Atlanta?
Yeah, I guess.
Like that specific version of Donald Glover?
I don't know. What would be I don't even know.
I don't know. It'd be pretty much impossible to find any figure that has a similar head.
That's it.
Well, no, you just need the body. You just need to figure what some like jeans and a t-shirt or some shit. I don't know.
It would be a good body to use. Who was it that used? Somebody posted a picture of. Damn it! I'm blanking on their names. It's Black Panther and like the other girl, but just in casual clothes, and everybody thought he was Method Man.
The Black Panther is wearing is wearing sewn clothing.
Yeah, but it's from Revol, I think. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. All I know is everybody was dogging on that picture because he looked like Method Man. The head sculpt looked like Method Man.
Oh yeah, he looked just like Method Man.
Couldn't believe it. Oh man.
There's really just not any male figures yet that have like really good plain clothing like that.
If anything, just buy it off eBay. You know, some pants, a shirt, and put on any Marvel Legend. There you go.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that on eBay right now, where you could just buy random clothes and shit. I saw quite a few people buy that hoodie for Luke Cage, and you know what? Matter of fact, Dave just linked me to somebody that was selling a lab coat that he used for his Mr. Fantastic.
Oh man, that lab coat that Dave got was great.
That shit actually looks really good.
The picture there's like two pictures. One of them he took, it doesn't look good, but then the other one it looks like how it probably looks.
I don't know why he rolled up the sleeves and shit, but yeah, the fit looked pretty good though, for sure.
Oh yeah, it looked really good.
Oh, another one too for like the larger figures. Okay, I see.
What, clothes?
Yeah, lab coat.
I'm just waiting on somebody to make an articulated red cape, or not articulated, wired red cape for Band of the Hawk Guts. Hurry up.
Been done, son. Watch my reviews.
If you would just watch Michael's video.
I see someone hasn't watched my video.
I see someone hasn't watched my video.
See someone in it. Check the video description for the link.
Exactly.
Man, I don't want to do work. I just want to buy it.
Shout out to Michael Whisman and Pepsi.
And shout out to Todd. He couldn't be here tonight because
well, you just gotta watch this video to find out. So
please, for the love of God, stop asking Todd questions and watch his videos.
So great. I love Todd, man.
Oh, man. There's no cooler person to hang out with than Todd. He's the most blunt person. It's great.
You can absolutely always count on him to come in and scold you about watching it.
Todd's
you ever want somebody that's not going to lie to you and sugarcoat things? You fucking ask Todd a question.
That's right.
Yeah, Todd, you can tell he's genuine because he's exactly the same in real life.
Yeah, he is. Nothing is manufactured about Todd. He is the man. And watch his videos. Are you
Shout
watching?
out to Avenger Vastey and Mike Odom too. They're with me. We got demonetized, so we're trying to get our watch time up. So they've been pumping out content a lot.
Hell yeah.
You guys ended
know
up
what?
getting demonetized?
Yep.
Yeah, because YouTube had put in that stipulation where you had to have over like what was it, 1,000 hours of watch time?
1,000
Yeah.
subscribers, 4,000 hours of views.
Okay, there you go.
4,000
Sounds like racism.
hours.
Both. Yeah, you have to have both of those.
And I
That's
got
crazy.
cut off.
You still on?
I wonder if I got cut off.
I don't know. I heard some like feedback or some shit. I don't know. Somebody went through the matrix just now.
Pancho was referring to the monetization cutoff.
Oh. But you know what? It seems like YouTube is getting back to. I think I might have mentioned this already, but it seems like they're getting back to their regular like paying. Like shit seems to be paying out better now too. So I hope y'all get back and get monetized quickly because
Yeah, it's paying back because they kicked the rest of us out, and you're getting our pennies.
Yeah.
Damn.
Could be. You could be right. So, get in there. There's a nice piece of the pie to get if you're putting out content consistently. So yeah, shout out to Michael Mom. Shout out to Whisman who's here, and shout out to E Rivera 94 and Matt Goldberg and Unparalleled Universe.
Oh, minimate masterworks. Levi.
Minimate Masterworks, Wyland Customs, and Saya Vid. I don't know if I'm fucking up his shit, but he does the we link his videos on the fan page. He's from Colombia, so his stuff is in Spanish, and his videos get a really good response and shit. Like, so shout out to him. I spoke to him earlier today. He wants me to try to get him a Thanos. If there's anybody out there that's listening or seeing this later and you got a line on another Walmart exclusive Thanos, let me know. It's for my boy out in Colombia though, so don't be trying to charge me eBay prices. He's already got to pay.
Yeah, I'll sell you mine right now for 50.
But yeah, let's take one more question and we're gonna get up out of here. And
make it a good one.
Anybody still hanging out down there?
And if it has to do with Todd, put it priority.
The people want to know if you'd rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized
Punker
horses.
Mike, if you don't.
I don't remember what I said the last time.
Come on, man. 100 horse-sized ducks.
No, 100 duck-sized horses.
Oh yeah, 100 duck-sized horses. Sorry, you just stomp them out.
Yeah, possibly, but if they get your shin,
pull a George with the pigeons.
Or one of those.
We had a deal.
Stomp them out. Wear your Timberlands.
Paint them black.
Wear the steel toes. Give them a real kick.
Wow.
This is for Christopher Reeve.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, Rick out here discriminating, abusing animals.
I'm out here putting it down for a fallen soldier like Christopher Reeve.
Rick straight wild and
nobody can mess with Superman and get away with it. Not on my watch. All horses are gonna get it now. No one is safe.
No one is safe.
The fuck is
no
going
horse
on here? Why is Bruce Lee and Leonidas fighting
King Kong?
A gorilla.
Come on, man. You didn't watch that one episode of Mystery Science Theater? Bruce Lee and Leonidas take on King Kong?
Let's see. Let me open up these comments and see if we got questions. Let's see.
We completely forgot.
Yeah. If Storm Collectibles made Marvel figures, what game style would you prefer them in? Or I guess we could open that up to what style would you prefer Marvel figures in if Storm Collectibles made them.
MVC2 for the love of
Hell
God.
yeah, please.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that.
You could
want
argue
them
that Revoltech is possibly just
Mhm.
killing Marvel vs. Capcom 2
That is
style
true.
Marvel
You know
characters.
what?
Oh yeah.
I don't like this new Cap. I don't have it yet, so maybe I'm making a premature
You know
judgment.
what?
But
I would have really liked the Cap if it came with a classic head with the wings.
Oh shit, yeah.
true,
Me
I didn't
too.
think about that. But yeah, that would have been dope.
That would have really made it like, oh shit, this is MVC.
Yeah, for real.
Now it's just
that would have been dope.
another combat helmet guy. Yay!
Mike
helmet guy.
Odom was showing it off last night in stream, and like one of the heads, the eyes are all bugged out, like he's like fully open.
That's him getting punched.
As Cap acclimate into this new society, he had Molly for the first time.
Wow.
He's sweating.
He's sweating. Exactly.
Does anybody else think it's bright in here? Captain America?
Pretty much. I'm thirsty.
Anybody else thirsty? Who wants to run? Hey man, but and on a serious note, if there's anybody that can totally do like fighting game Marvel characters, it's gonna be Storm Collectibles. It seems like they want to do every fighting game, like they want to etch themselves into that.
I think they need to take their time a little bit though. Like, go ahead and give us more shit from Mortal Kombat and whatever. Now they already showing Tekken and like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the reality is that this company isn't like Bondi or like Max Factory, the people that make Figma. You know, they're much smaller, so they take a long time, and it kind of just ends up feeling like, well, when the fuck are we gonna get another Mortal Kombat figure? When are we gonna get another, Final Fight figure?
Well, the other ones
are gonna give us the shit that they've been teasing for 4 years already, or 3 years, or whatever it's been.
Yeah.
Fucking
it's so sick. It's so sick that we have all these lines for fighting games under one roof, but they really should pace themselves.
But and then they teased the what's that other video game? Well, the DC video game.
Injustice.
Oh yeah, Injustice.
Injustice, yeah.
With a Lobo that doesn't even look like the one in Injustice.
That's very true.
He looks pretty good though.
He looks good. But
from what they show so far. I mean, I know it's only, very early prototypes or whatever, but
we'll get that one in about 5 years.
Pretty much.
Shout out to the Minon card collectors whose fucking Storm collectibles are gonna rot and all the rubber is gonna break down in 5 years.
Yeah, you like that dried out rubber?
I think if Storm did like really like huge and tall Marvel characters like Hulk and like Rhino and Juggernaut and stuff, that would really play to their strengths.
Oh yeah, like on some Zangief shit.
Yeah, that Zangief made me a fucking believer, dude. Zangief is so good.
Yeah, it's always the best when these companies make a figure that works for different lines.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, they didn't make that Zangief with like, oh, people are going to be able to use this as SHF in mind. They just made it and it worked out really well. So
good. I literally don't regret buying that for a single dollar. I don't regret buying that.
Yeah, and I highly recommend people do it because the SHF one I know is not going to be proportioned well, and everybody's going to hate it for it.
Yeah, it'll be one color too.
Yeah,
no shading.
No shading. It is going to be the palest Russian man you ever seen.
God, man. That his second player color comes out this month for Zangief. So if you missed the first one, you'll get a chance for green shorts at retail price.
The green.
I saw that figure in my local Toys R Us 2 weeks ago.
The green one?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Toys R Us they are always stocking those weird fucking colors.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, I've never seen any of the Storm ones in my Toys R Us. I always see the SHF Street Fighter one. So
I don't even see SHF in my Toys R Us. My truce sucks.
I only see Street Fighter SHF. I never see anything else.
Damn. Who was it that posted that picture of their true display of their imports but it wasn't covered with glass. But like everybody was like taken out, all the feet were left.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I saw that. Yeah, that was
so great.
Yoink. Actually, you know,
that
that's
was
one
nice.
of the things I forgot to mention earlier that I got for my birthday was Josh Chaney gave me like some other stuff he had for me, and he's like, "Oh, do you want this figure art?" And it's the Digimon War Greymon figure art.
Nice.
And he's like, "Yeah, there's no accessories or nothing." I was like, "Okay, cool." And someone tried to, they like yanked it from our Toys R Us, but they got caught and like ran. And since they had to like mark it like as a loss anyways, they just let Josh take the figure. So I have a War Greymon with no accessories.
Tight.
Boom.
You don't even need accessories with War Greymon. So there you go. It was what was the New York Comic Con that we went to, Boog, where they were showing off the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and the Golden Frieza, and someone straight stole it when they were doing.
Hell yeah. That was
3 years ago.
That was New York Comic Con. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was it 3 years or 2 years, but yeah, that was
3
New
years
York
ago.
Comic Con for sure.
yeah. I remember it was like day one or day two. No, it was day one where we heard that they were like doing. You could go to the the Bluefin booth and you could like get a hands-on with it, and like I just remember thinking like this is not going to end well at all. And then by day two, someone had stolen both of them. It's fucking crazy.
What about that life-size Goku figure art, and they stole the hand off of it?
Did they really?
Yeah,
No
the
fucking
Tamashi
way.
event, like that the giant awakening
Oh my
Goku that's
God.
like life-size. Someone ripped the hand off of it.
And you can't bring that thing anywhere, man.
I can seriously not deal with these Mezco collectors.
I need to find somebody that's willing to take me that giant Shenron.
Oh, dude.
If anybody's willing to pull the job, be in.
They have a giant Shenron in one of the SMs in Philippines, I think. Maybe it's not a SM, but it's like a mall or something in Philippines where they have a giant Shenron.
There's a water park in the Philippines that has a bunch of Dragon Ball statues staring at you.
Fuck yeah. That's the only way I want to party. Honestly.
Is there any other last questions?
Don't know. Let's see. When will Foosh come back with icons?
You know what? Well, before we answer that question, but on a side note, what they doing with these like sex robots and shit like that? Once that really hits, they're gonna start doing anime characters and shit like that. Mark my words. I bet you that's what they're gonna do. You're gonna be able to, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to get a Kagome from Inuyasha life
Boog's
size.
already
All
locking down
types
the
of shit.
waifu.
No doubt.
That's it.
Don't nobody buy a fucking Chi-Chi but me.
Boog's like, Bulma was sold out, so I got guts.
Oh,
I got
man.
Griffith.
Oh, fuck, yeah. I got
That's a-
Griffith.
That's a stark contrast right there. Shit.
They ran out of the Wonder Woman. I got Griffith. Oh, man. Punker Mike's favorite character.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Oh man.
He got the discount one, so instead of Femto, it's just Griffith and Bondage.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
The cripple version.
Oh, no. Foul.
We want him bandaged up with the ripped out tongue. That's the version.
Fuck. All the sponsors are gone.
Goodbye,
Cancel.
Nabisco. I guess nobody's gonna know how great those Oreos were.
Pretty much. All right, so one more. Oh, what was the question? I interjected with the sex robot talk. What was the?
It's worth Foosh icons.
You know what? I'm not sure if they're gonna. I know that they wanted to come with like another round of stuff. I don't know, like maybe a different line. You know, something else that people would care about in that vein. But I don't know what the long-term plan is and shit. And the only other people I see like that are consistent in that lane right now is
Hacks.
not even Four Horsemen with the Mythic Legion shit. It seems like they still going pretty strong with that. Every so often they come back and the shit's back in stock on Big Bad Toy Store. So
yeah, it's a shame that, like, not to
I want the
ruin anything.
orcs. I want those fucking
Yeah.
orcs.
For sure.
Oh, those orcs are nuts.
That's what I want.
They can go with so many different things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's not to ruin anyone's dreams, but these guys from Articulated Icons, they have real jobs at other toy companies, and they basically do this on the side. So it's going to be really, it's a lot of work for them. Even now, they can't even keep up with what they have to do now.
Not to mention that they got to run the site too, the food shit. So
yeah, they have to run the site. They run they work their regular jobs with Gentle Giant and other companies that they work with, and it's hard. They have somebody's wife working as a customer service person on their time off.
What was it? Gentle Giant that put out the last? Oh no, that was Mondo that put out that Iron Giant, right?
Yeah, that was
Mondo.
We're getting that new Iron Giant.
Yeah. Did you guys pre-order that?
Hell yeah, pre-order too.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mondo.
I wonder if the pre-order is still open. I should order too.
Oh my god, you were thinking about pre-ordering 2 weeks ago.
This is the last time.
No. I did get one. I did get the one.
Oh, okay.
I did get one in. But yeah, I probably should have ordered two because I could see that really like going up. I could see that going up because they didn't even really show all the like little accessories and shit that you're supposed to get yet, huh?
When we were talking about it 2 weeks ago, I don't think so, but I think recently they have put out like a bunch of shit. And so it does come with a bunch of really cool stuff. You can still pre-order it.
Does it come with the little kid though at all?
No, it doesn't come with a Hogarth, which really sucks. Like, I feel like if they would have put a Hogarth in here, that would have
it was a little static one, like
Yeah, that would have eliminated any desire for a Mondo one for me.
Yeah, just like Mondo. Mondo did their little static one.
Yeah, they did too, because that's why Johnny got another one, right? Sergeant Bananas, because the exclusive one came with another Hogarth.
Oh,
by the way,
like a different pose or something like that.
Yeah, what a way to fucking nickel and dime everyone.
Shout out to Johnny, Sergeant Bananas. We all just realized that he lives like super close to us.
Oh yeah,
Oh, for real.
He literally lives in the same town that Shardimus lives in. That's only like 30 minutes away.
Drop the Google Maps link in the chat.
And he was not too far from. He was saying he was not too far from Rich because remember when he was on, he had said that he went over to Rich's and shit to pick up the DeLorean.
Yeah, I don't know which town exactly Rich is from, but Rich watches all his movies at the theater from my hometown because my hometown has big ass like couches and recliners, like 3-seating couch, like leather for these fucking movies.
Yeah,
so
that was the best thing that my movie theater did too. I don't even go out of my neighborhood to go to the movies anymore just because they got the recliners and shit.
Yeah, why go?
I can't think of a movie theater that even has regular seats anymore, honestly.
Well, like there is still a few in the city here, actually, which is surprising because like the big IMAX shit obviously still has the regular shit because there's so many seats, but it's like, yeah, IMAX, but like, yo, I'm uncomfortable as fuck. Like,
that's crazy.
Like
the IMAX, I was thinking the same thing. So like my theater got renovated with new seats, like at first with just like the smaller theaters, like the smaller screens. And then I'm thinking like, there's no way that they're going to renovate the IMAX like theater because they'll lose out on like half their ticket sales, but they
pretty
much.
Did it. Pretty much. And they still did it? Oh, wow. That's
nice. They still did it.
I guess they figured they'll make it back.
Yeah, they'll just up the price. Sure. You got to pay for these seats.
Fucking IMAX is not cheap. But a regular movie in general is not fucking cheap. Shit.
No, they sure aren't. Sure enough.
Unless you catch the matinee, you know, it is what it is.
Pretty
All
close,
right,
straight $7.
we 6 minutes from the top of the hour. We really got to take this last question. I'm hungry as fuck.
I guess so.
He's hungry.
We're taking 5 questions. Let's see. Let's see. We got one quick one and then another. Let's see. Is anyone allowed to use the A.C.B.A logo in their vid as long as they're in a group?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
As long as it's not some dumb shit, yeah.
Send me a message and I'll send it to you.
You're not out here pantsing people and putting it on YouTube.
Send an email to articulatedcomicbookart@gmail.com and just say, hey, I'm requesting the A.C.B.A animation logo and I'll send it to you. And shout out to Billy and shout out to Christine Mahoney, Billy and Christine Mahoney, because they are. A lot of people forget that they are responsible for that logo. Billy put together the actual animation, and it is his wife's voice that is saying, that's crispy.
Power couple.
There you have it.
Someone asked, what are you going to eat?
I'm going to have some fish, and I think I've got some leftover
boxed
mashed
wine.
Potatoes. No boxed wine.
Potatoes and fish.
Wow.
I haven't eaten meat for maybe like 7, 8, 9 months right now. I haven't eaten any chicken or red meat or anything. I've eaten fish here and there.
I was just about to say, meat is great, but you're cutting out chicken? What are you doing?
Yeah, they say it's a lot of. They say they're doing all these crazy things to the chickens, man, and
tinfoil hat squad represent.
Fucking man, give me them mutant chickens, bro. I haven't eaten meat in I haven't eaten red meat like pork and cow in like 2 years. But if I were to have to give up chicken, I'd die. I don't know what I'd do.
I feel great, man. I feel focused. I feel less bogged down. I don't feel heavy. I feel like I can wake up and get right out of bed in the morning and shit. And
next time you see Boog, he's gonna be like 80 pounds.
He's gonna look like that Ghostbuster figure.
Yeah.
I'm still. See, the thing is though, is I'm still. I sit down at work, so it's I'm still fat. Don't get it confused. But I feel good. I feel better and shit. I had a little health scare a couple months back and shit too, and I was on my shit, working out every day and whatever, and I had to fall back for a minute, so I just started eating a lot of shit that I shouldn't and then sitting around and shit. So I got to get back on track. But I have been, like I said, I haven't eaten meat though at all, and I feel great, man. I feel like I could possibly cut out the fish at some point and be a full-fledged vegetarian, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
And meat after the first few months, you don't miss meat anymore.
Not at all.
I'm never smelling it, and I'm like, damn, man, I wish I could have some of it.
I smell it, and I say, yo, that shit smells good, but I'm not tempted to eat it though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
To this day, I could smell pork bacon. And we're like, you know what, that shit does smell kind of good, but I'm good. I haven't eaten pork in even longer than anything. I haven't eaten pork since I was probably 15 years old or some shit. So.
Gotta try that Beyond Meat. It's like
pork.
Vegetable.
That Impossible burger. I want to try it so bad.
It's good.
Yeah, you live in New York, Boog. You got the Impossible burger everywhere.
Wait, what's that? What is it?
It's the Impossible.
Imagine the Impossible, and that's what it is.
It's
what is it though? It's not meat, basically.
No, it's not meat. It's it's a new thing. They take out the hemoglobin from vegetables and they make this whole little. It tastes good. It's not meat, but it tastes like meat.
Yeah, it tastes just like it. It even if you grill it a certain way, it'll bleed like meat. It's crazy.
Wow,
it's really good.
I saw a thumbnail. Okay. I saw a thumbnail explaining how they grow that actually today, right before the podcast. I was like, they're growing meat now. This is crazy.
And the pioneers of it were places in New York. I guarantee
stomping grounds, Boog.
I guarantee you, any
what I was
popping by you has it.
I was eating so much fucking chicken, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, it's ridiculous.
Turning into one.
Right, pretty much.
Oh
So
my
much,
God.
you know. You have eggs for breakfast, then you have a fucking, you know, chicken sandwich for lunch, and like,
Literal chicken and egg situation. Yeah. Wow.
right, you know.
What came first? You know what? That's one thing I don't eat eggs anymore.
Really? Why?
Man, I'm killing babies.
I
No, I don't know. I wasn't feeling good when I was eating eggs. It's the same thing that happened maybe with you. I had a health scare and I went to the doctor and they told me what to stop eating. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not eating that. And they told me eggs. I don't really remember why. You know, you're kind of in the moment thinking about all these things in your head when they tell you the things not to eat. And so I was like, fuck it then, no more eggs. The kids get to live.
Kids gonna live.
Yeah, you know what? I was just curious because I had cut out when I first got on this shit. I was like hardcore, no dairy, no meat, no whatever, and I wasn't fucking with any eggs at all after a while too. But then I was like, you know what? I need some additional source of protein, and I started eating eggs again. But
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Well,
hey,
while
man,
you guys
you got
are,
you got a Hispanic lady. Man, she could be out here making you beans, bro, with real protein.
Yo, bro, you don't understand. I eat so much fucking rice and beans now because you know that's what it is. Like, you know. So
Yeah, I was about to say, if you think you and me are on another level, fucking Michael over here is the king of not having to eat shit.
yeah. Well, it's easy when you can't cheat.
Yeah,
right, because cheating could be fucking death, damn near for you. So
Yeah, exactly. So, like a lot of people ask me, like, is it? I'm like, yeah, as much as I miss licking rat poison, like I can't do it. You know, it's not a matter of willpower. It's just like I'm not gonna touch the stove if it's hot, kind of situation.
no, yeah, that's exactly what happened with me and with meat. I started getting pains because I was eating red meat, and people are like, you don't miss it? Like, no, because if I eat, I'm gonna be in pain. So I don't have any appeal towards something that's gonna make me feel like shit. It's
you
gonna
know what
hurt.
it is
Like,
too.
I don't want to eat it.
It's partly because the animals feel like shit. You understand? Like the process that they're going through and the agony that they're going through and the conditions and shit, and the meat is stressed. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you're putting that into your body and like it's a vicious cycle and shit like that. So when you're not eating that shit and putting that in your body, you just feel better, man. You move better. You're just more light on your feet and shit. At least that's been my experience. So
No, it's the
Yeah.
truth.
You know?
That's why you ever been to somebody that like, I have it a lot over here because I live like in a more rural area, but really close to like San Francisco still. But like when you eat at a place that you know is like farm fresh stuff, you feel different when you're eating it too.
Yep.
It's just this shit comes along, you know.
I think I talked about this on the podcast before too, but that's always kind of been like a dream of mine. If it, at some point to like own a farm, even if it was just something small or like my own shit, like then I would be like, all right, fuck it. Like, you know, if I'm raising my own shit and like, you know, but like to just be eating any and everywhere, especially in New York City, it's like, yeah, that shit's risky. So, but
I go
yeah,
to these
on that
restaurants with
note,
my friends and I get the salad and they're like, "Oh, this guy."
we gave you our fucking tips on eating for the last 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, don't forget if you're eating red meat, you know, that's great. Keep doing it. I just can't.
And don't forget the A.C.B.A sponsors. While you're eating healthy, make sure you down that Pepsi.
Pretty much.
And dessert a nice crisp fresh Oreo.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nabisco.
Your daily overdose of sugar. But yeah, let's get out of here. Please don't forget Photo Combat Third Strike. You can enter the description. The link is in the description below. It's been posted everywhere. A.C.B.A fan page, the group, Plastic and Paint, Instagram, on this channel. So it should be no problem for you to find that. And then while you're on the website, don't forget to pre-order the latest issue of Cutouts, which is a Black Panther themed wave, which should be up after we get off of this. And that's pretty much all I want to plug. I got some reviews coming this week, I suppose, and some different things. So look out for that. But other than that, I'm focused on Photo Combat and this next cutout pack. Anybody want to plug anything else?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna plug the fact that if anybody has an extra cable, I'll buy it and I'll pay over retail.
Why
I'll
don't you
pay
just
over retail.
hold on? How much you
I'm-
willing to pay over retail? I'm gonna stop you right there.
We'll work something out. I just don't want to give my money to
Okay.
somebody on eBay when I can give it to somebody else.
Why don't you just pre-order it like everybody else from freaking Dorkside Toys for regular retail?
No, they don't have a single one anymore.
Yes, they do. I ordered it today.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Uh-oh.
But no, never mind. If you got one and you want to look out, great. If not, I'll have to go with Dorkside. Boom.
Yeah, that cable's going to keep going up and up. I already see that. Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm trying to get ahead of it, and I'm already late.
What about CMD? Do they still have cases in stock?
They have full case, but I don't want to buy no case, man.
That's like 200 and something right now.
Yeah, all I want to buy is just the cable
what?
and everything
200
else.
or
I'll get
something?
crap.
How's that? They raised the price?
By the time you ship it and everything, isn't it like almost $200?
Nah.
It's
really-
$189.
It'd be about
Okay,
one-
see,
180.
189. That's close enough to 200.
Yeah, all right. You're right.
Yeah, and I want the whole wave, but I can find everything else gradually, and I know it's not going to be a pain. I don't know about that cable.
Let's talk offline. Let me see if it's still available. Let's talk off the podcast. I'll see if it's still available. We could all kind of go in on a couple cases if I can still get it through my connection. So we'll see what happens.
Well, while you guys are dropping bills, don't forget to support the little people. Check out Michael Whisman, Mike Odom, Avenger Vastey,
Rectangular.
Yeah,
Punker Mike.
I'll update the description for this video and I guess in the morning, and I'll take out all of the links for a product to buy, and I will just keep the link for the tournament and for the cutouts, and then I'll put the links of the people that we mentioned in this video who need your subscriptions and your hours of viewing time on their channels and shit.
Yeah. Punker Mike is a mad genius. What he did with those Doom figures.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Unreal.
That was really cool. That was really
Jesus.
cool.
Yeah, incredible. Go watch.
That's
Yeah,
nothing.
so
He's working on way better stuff.
I'm sure he's gonna bust out some cool shit for the tournament too.
Yeah, so make sure you don't pair me with him in Photo Combat.
Yeah, man, I don't want to see him in Photo Combat at all. Leave me and him out of each other's brackets. Put him somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get neutered this year, so
It's not even fair.
P, what you got going on?
Let's see. Sorry. As always, filming stuff for posing ain't easy. On my Instagram, I've been really active with my stories. I'm posting a lot of my thoughts on like the ubiquitous set and stuff like that. And that's about it. Like my other show, Hunting Ain't Easy, is coming out soon too. I just got
Hunting ain't easy.
Yeah,
I literally laugh every time I see your Instagram stories because I know that you're gonna get a bunch of people DMing you. Hey, what's that song?
What's that song? That is literally my my DMs. What's that song?
Every single time you upload a story, I laugh because I know I'm like, dude, he's about to get like 5 or 10 people. Hey, man, can you tell me what you get that song?
Yeah, I laugh at my pain. It's really great. But yeah, that's basically all I've got going on. That's it. That's it for me. Who's next?
All right, D, what you got going on?
I'll post up the pictures of the Shuri on my Instagram probably tomorrow once I get my table clean over here. I'm working on this week's A.C.B.A. Does It Scale. Again, it's going to be another figure far away from retail. Last week, a lot of people were sent me a couple of DMs on how to get that Scyther figure, and after telling them how much it cost, they were kind of heartbroken, Poncho included.
I'm not heartbroken. I'll spend the bread. I don't care.
Poncho already knows. Hunting ain't easy.
He don't need to hook up on a Marvel Legends cable either.
So Rick sent me the link to that figure almost 3 years ago,
and it took me almost a year to find that figure.
Yo, quick segue. It took me 12 years to find the entire Hajime no Ippo line. I will hunt for this Scyther. I don't give a shit.
He is
I
not
thought that-
going to give up.
Ty, everything that Ty got going is, I guess, what I said. But you got anything else you want to plug?
Just text our Instagram. You know, check out some cool art and stuff.
There you have it. So that's
Nice.
everybody. We getting out of here. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll talk to y'all in another 2 weeks. We're actually gonna have a special guest, I hope, on the next episode. So yeah, we'll be back in that format of not that we didn't have special guests tonight, because it was
Damn.
great to have
I'm not
Whisman
special.
and Ty
Damn.
on and Danny dropping in, you know. But these is like regular special guests. These is like your uncles that always come over and shit. So it's all good.
You saying we're not ascending knights or what?
Damn.
The
But
non-molestation.
I think we're gonna have a interview situation coming up in the next 2 weeks. We might be taking a week off this coming week, but after that we should have somebody else on. So, and that will actually be the time that the first round of the tournament will start up too. Actually, I believe so. We'll have a lot to talk about. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.